Hello, everybody. Good morning. Happy Monday. Thanks for letting me know that audio was a little bit messed up, chat. I thought OBS had fixed that problem, but clearly it's got to be like a sample rate or something. I don't know. I'll have Les configure it with me. Les is the audio technician here on the stream. Hopefully we can figure out exactly what's going on. I'm not quite sure. Again, I think it's like an audio... it's got to be like a bit rate, something not happy with the audio sample or something going on. But welcome aboard, everybody. Good to see you. CHLM, welcome. Sanders, good to see you. Minecraft64, welcome. Kevin Thomas, good to see you. Captain Grease, welcome. The Simbros, welcome back. Black Raven, good to see you. Scott, welcome. JR3000, good to see you. Steve Arrow, welcome. Minecraft64, good to see you. Captain UK, welcome. Captain Grease, good to see you. Tenure to Mobile, welcome. Envy, good to see you. Captain Howdy, welcome. Atif, good to see you. Rex, good to see you. Greg Elwell, welcome back. Hope all is well. Leonard Grant, good to see you. Andre Nertz, good to see you. Andy Casiers, good to see you, man. Captain UK, welcome. My name is Cody, good to see you. Arcflight, welcome. Justin, my man, hanging on for his life this morning. See, this is exactly why I don't want any of that when we're in Houston. I can't do it, man. I can't do it, dude. I would literally lose like a full day of doing nothing. I would lock myself in my hotel room, all the blinds closed. Nope, wouldn't be a good time. Wouldn't be a good time. Welcome aboard, chat. Thanks so much for coming to hang out. Really do appreciate it. Hope everybody's doing well. Start to the week for many, end of the week for myself. This has been a busy week, man. We had the After Dark. We had a regular stream schedule. We had another After Dark yesterday. A lot of uptime this week here on YouTube. It was a lot of fun, though. I hope you guys have been enjoying this week. I'm excited for today. We're checking out some long-awaited scenery. KCVG, Cincinnati. This has been on my radar for, I would say, the better part of about 6 months now. I've been waiting for the scenery since they announced it. So I'm excited about this one. I'm mainly excited because now we actually have a proper Amazon hub. So Amazon Prime Air operates a lot of Cincinnati's like their main big hub. So now we've got some scenery for that. We'll have a look at that once we land in Cincinnati. I'll take you over to the Amazon area and excited for that one. So look for some Amazon Air ops in the near future. Obviously can't happen this week or next week because we're back in Europe next week. Maybe the following week we can work out some stuff, get some things done. So welcome, Mike. Thanks so much for the $5 donation. Appreciate you, man. New to the channel. Thank you very much, Mike. Was awesome chatting with you the other day. Appreciate the support, my friend. Thank you for the $5 dono. Let's get some no floaties in chat for Mike. Thanks, man. Appreciate you, dude. Huge no floaty. So, chat, without further ado, we do have an aircraft change after our first leg because we are flying Delta over to Cincinnati, and then from Cincinnati to Chicago, we're going to be in the United 737. So without further ado, let's jump inside the cockpit. Let's get this bad boy program ready to rock and roll, and we'll be good to go. The scenery better be worth it. I'm buying it after this stream if it performs and looks good. It definitely performs good, definitely looks good. I think this is a classic case of a developer running their PC on like low end and then taking pictures. I'll never understand why these developers don't just send it to somebody who's got like a beefier PC that runs it on ultra or high end or something and get them to go around and take some screenshots and stuff like that. So yeah, was there GSX? Was there a GSX update? I don't know, honestly. Doesn't look like it, no, unless he hasn't posted it, but the last one was January 25th. Almost 2 weeks ago. Something seems a little bit odd with that. Maybe there was one. I'll have to run the updater after the stream, but it's not showing on the website that they've had an update. So, yeah. Anyways, chat, without further ado, Mike, thanks again for the $5 bomb. I don't know why Amy's not reading it out. Amy, are you muted? Amy's muted. That would be why. Hold on. Let me replay that one for you. We'll replay that, or Amy's just not happy today, but I'll try and replay that. It says, good morning from the Vancouver area, Canada. I am CTMMG on VATSIM. Glad to watch your streams, first time watching live. Thanks so much, Mike. Appreciate you very much, man. Thank you for the support. I don't know why it's not replaying through Streamlabs. Hopefully it'll eventually play through, but thank you for your support, man. Appreciate you, dude. Hiccup, I'm on KRD Tower, so when you get here, I will be here. All right, cool. Sounds good, Boss Phoenix. I mean, we're going to be there in a couple hours, probably like 2 2.5 hours or something like that, but we will definitely end up there. So without further ado, friends, let's jump inside the cockpit. The airplane's already boarding. We've got this new process where we're not going to do catering. We're just going to start boarding the airplane. So we're boarding the airplane. We've got 60 passengers on board already, so let's not make anybody wait. Let's jump inside the aircraft. Wrong button cap. Thank you. Let's jump inside the aircraft. Let's get this bad boy programmed, ready to rock and roll, shall we? Cool. First thing is first, let's go to the overhead. Battery switch to the on position. We'll get the ground power on as well. Wonderful. Aircraft is on. Let's go and get our IRS set to the nav position, left side and right side. Continue our flows. Everything looks good. We'll get the aft fuel pump on. Good. We'll flip this over to standby power. You're on ground power. That's all good. Continuing the flows down here. That all looks good. Let's get a little bit of panel brightness up on this guy. Wonderful. Our emergency exits. Chime only can go on. Everything looks good there. We'll get the window heat on, probe heat, and hydraulic pumps. We'll stay off until APU is ready to go. We're going up to 31,000 feet today. I don't know why. There must be a headwind or something. I don't know why they only gave us 31,000, but we'll plug in 31,000. Engine bleeds will go off. Isolation valve is open. APU bleed is off. Packs are in the off position as well. We'll get the logo light on as well. Good. Cool. Sweet. Tanush.
Hello, Cap.
Thank you very much for support, my friend. I appreciate you. Huge no floaties. Thank you very, very much for supporting the streams. Appreciate you, Tanush. Thank you, man. That's extremely kind. Really do appreciate you, man. And again, Mike as well. Thank you for the $5 donation from Mike and Tanush. Appreciate you guys. Rookie, what's up, my man? Good to see you, sir. Okay, do we have any ATC online, chat? No, we got Fort Worth Center, but we're not in Fort Worth. So, okay, cool. We're looking good. Let's come directly down here to the FMC. Let's start working on some things down here, shall we? So let's get a little bit of brightness up here on our backgrounds and our main panel brightness. We like to have those turned up so we can see what we're doing. Come down here, main panel brightness, good. Alberto, what's up, my friend? Good to see you, dude. Welcome. Hope all's well. All right, let's go to FS actions. We're going to go to payload on the 0 fuel weight today. We are looking for 65.7. We are going to be a heavy airplane today, chat. 90.9, so basically 91% load on the aircraft, so it's going to be a heavy flight. Let's go to return leg. We're going to go to fuel. On today's fuel, we need 7,800 kilograms. Beautiful. Cool. That looks good. I'm happy with that. We'll go to return. We'll go to return. Wonderful. Let's go to FMC. We're going to go to pause and knit. Obviously sitting on the ground here in Atlanta, where we left off yesterday. Go to our next page. We'll grab our left GPS. We'll scroll back. We'll set our IRS position. We're going to go to route. I do have a company route, so we're going to go Atlanta over to KCVG. Throw that into there. Beautiful. Call sign today, Delta 2151. Had to think about that for a second. Good. We'll activate and execute that. Beautiful. Let's go to our departure page here. We are planning for the Paget 2 departure. Find that. There it is. Beautiful. With the Smith transition. And we are going to expect 26 left today, chat, for our departure. We'll execute that. Actually, as a matter of fact, let's check the weather in Atlanta, shall we? Let's go to weather. What are they saying? 310 at 12 knots. So yes, we are expecting runway 26 left. So that's fine. Cool. We got that plugged in. Great. Let's go to our route tab. That's good. Let's go to our arrivals. Let's check the weather now in Cincinnati. So go ahead and go back. We'll grab KCVG. We'll go to weather. Weather is showing 260 at 11 knots. 260 at 11 knots. So if I was a betting man, 260 at 11, they probably want us to land 260 at 11. That's a tough one, man. I mean, we could go runway 27. Did they land 27 in CVG, chat? It's been so long since I've flown into CVG. I feel like they would probably be landing south on the 18s. Real world? What are they doing real world? Let's see, chat. When all else fails, go to Flight Radar 24 and see exactly what they're doing. KCVG, show on map. Let's see exactly what they're doing here. We can plan our flights around there. Yeah, as per expected, they're probably arriving on the... where are you going? Okay, you're not going there. Where are you going? You're going to CVG. I wonder which way they're going to take him. Is he going to end up turning down like this? Like, where did he just come from? He just landed JFK from Cincinnati, a 767. Who's that? That's a cargo plane? I don't see anybody on, like, final. It's weird. I feel like... You think they're going to bring him down and in like that, or is he going down and around like that? All right, well, let's come back to this. We'll give it a second, but I'm almost positive that they're going to be landing on the 18s, which would give us a pretty gnarly crosswind at 11 knots, but nothing that we can't handle, right, chat? That's for sure. Okay, we'll leave that like that. Yeah, 18s. They definitely are, yeah. Bro actually needs PPL to pay to have... Bro actually needs people to pay to have their messages read. Hey, Tim, you must be new here, eh, my man? I read every single message. In case you didn't notice, I'm also setting up an airplane all by myself right now. So there's not two people setting up the airplane, so I can't focus on just that. It's pretty common knowledge around here that I like to set up my airplane first, and then I direct all of my attention over to chat. So you must be new here. Why don't you take the... never mind. Just, yeah, you must be new here. I pay very much attention to my chat, but I also like to set up the airplane. First and foremost, we're here to stream, flying an airplane. This isn't a talk show where I just sit here for 6 hours on the ground and... So, hi, how are you? Very good morning. You have the attention that you desired. Good to see you. Thank you for coming to hang out. I don't need people to donate money for me to read the chat. Like I said, I'm busy trying to figure things out right now for our flight that people come here to do. The fact that I have to explain that to you just shows exactly who I'm dealing with, but okay, no problem. So that's the Southwest plane. They're definitely landing on the 18s. You can see that he's getting a nice little vector here for 18 left. So that's exactly what we're going to plan as well, chat. So we're going to go 18 left. That's what we'll expect. Let's come down here. We're going to be on the Jackie 5 arrival. Jackie 5 with the Dolly transition. And we're going to expect 18 left. And if we open up our charts, chat, we have a quick little look here. We'll go to CVG, we'll go to approaches, and we'll plan in 18 left. You can see here that it starts at sputter. So you can see here on the FMC as well, sputter. So we'll go ahead and select sputter. Beautiful, we'll execute that. Good, everything's pretty much done now. Everything's looking great. Let's go ahead and go to 0 fuel weight, 65.7, good. On the burn, we plan to burn 5.2, which is going to give us a reserve of... we're just going to put 2. Obviously, there's more of a reserve than that. 2.7. You know what? We'll put 2.5. We'll leave that like that. Cost of decks will be 35. Cruise level today, again, they only gave us 31,000 feet today. We'll see what the winds look like up at 31,000 feet, and we'll go like that. So, cool. That all looks good. Our cruise wind or average wind component today, 288 at 59. Good. We'll throw that in. Maybe that's why we've got such a low cruise altitude. Transition altitude 18,000 feet. That all looks good. I'm happy with that. We'll go to N1 limits here today. We are a little bit of a heavy airplane, but we can definitely do a D-rate to 99.1. That should be fine. No problems. 10,000 foot runway, chat, so we should be good. Takeoff, let's go to flaps 5 degrees. CG weight today 28.3, which is going to give us a trim value of 4.62. And with that, we are basically all set up, chat. We're good to go. We're just waiting on the final passengers to board. I don't know how many are boarding now. But we'll get to that, and I will turn my attention to chat. Hi, guys. How are you? Good to see you. Dogs and cats have been around for decades. Awesome. Thanks, Frank. Great info for that one. You feel embarrassed for the guy? Why? He's acting like a total piece of shit. Coming in here trying to tell me that I don't read my chats. Like, come on, man. Like, hello? I'm one of the most interactive streamers, especially doing, like, the flight sim stuff. Like, I read every single message that I can. Fuck that guy, man. Who cares? Get him out of here. Nobody cares about that. Keith, good to see you, man. So slow cap, it took a while giving a sub at home, a point in the past few days, but some good person here. How do I find out who it was and I can thank them? It should show on the email. You should have got an email stating that somebody gifted you a membership. I believe that's how it works. So yeah, you can definitely check that one out, man. You know all the BS I was talking about? Loving early flights. I lied. Even faking partying at Chocolate City is too much action for my old behind. Nice, Reggie. Nice, man. One Weird Channel, thanks so much, man, for celebrating 1 month. Huge no floaties to you, man. Thank you very, very much for supporting the streams. Truly do appreciate you, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, the email tells you for sure. It definitely does.
Timey
yeah.
Trying to get an attention # window liquor.
Yeah, what are you going to do, man? Thank you so much, Tanusha, again, for the support. Appreciate you, my friend. Huge no floaties. Thank you, thank you, thank you, man. Really do appreciate you, man. Thank you. Yeah, the email tells you, yeah. I could teach a Captain Canada orientation class for newbies. Maybe. Might help. Might help, yeah. How's the new CVG? Do you recommend it? We'll have a look-see here, Tyler. I flew in last night, and I didn't see anything wrong with it. Performance was decent. I was getting 40, 50 FPS, so there really was no, there was really no issue there. So let's go to FS Actions. We're going to go to Ground Services. Actually, no, I lied to you. We're going to go to Doors. We're going to close the doors. We're going to jump outside. We're going to spool up the APU. So let's go upstairs, spool up APU. Good. Let's jump outside. We'll listen to this bad boy spooling up together. Beautiful. What do you think about the Phoenix A321? We don't have a Phoenix A321, so yeah. What do you think sounds better, the 320 or the 737? They both sound great. I don't know. It's a tough one, man. Yeah. Recently just started following you, so what do you mean no floaties? It's like a form of of saying thank you, Alberto. It's basically thank you, but in aviation terms, yeah. You fly out of CVG all the time? No, we're talking about scenery though, John. Some scenery just released for Microsoft. So yeah, I think it's decent. I don't know if I can get on board with the price. I think it's $21. I think that's a little bit of a steep price. But, you know. When are we departing? Well, the APU is spooling up, so as soon as the APU is on, we can push back, and then we should depart. Yeah. Christopher, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Beautiful day out there, man. Beautiful day. CST. Special, man. Special. MJ King. Huge no floaties to you, man. 3 months as I'm doing some stuff for uni while watching your streams. Always great. Thanks for support, man. Appreciate you, dude. Huge no floaties. I hope you're having a great day in uni. Thank you, man. All right. APU gen is on and available. APU bleed is on. Duct pressure is alive. Hydraulic pumps can go on. We'll come down here. We'll go to GSX. We'll prepare for pushback and departure. Beautiful. Let's come down here. We'll go to return tab. We'll go to ground services. We'll release the ground power cart. We'll remove the wheel chocks. And there you go, chat. We're basically ready to go. There goes the jet bridge. Here comes the ground power carts going bye-bye. Yes. Atlanta seems nice today. Not a cloud in the sky, man. Yeah, cabin conditions. Looking real good. Feel $12 to $15 is a sweet spot for sceneries. I agree with you. $15.99, especially with Microsoft Flight Sim. It's not like you have to do, you know, I completely understand in like P3D, X-Plane, why like developers have to charge $25, $30, $35 for scenery, because so much work to the surrounding area needs to be done, right? A lot of like the, you know, if you look at like the high quality developers for X-Plane or P3D, they usually include like ortho in and around the airport just to make it a more immersive experience. You really don't have to do that in Microsoft Flight Simulator, right? You just have to focus on the airport because everything else is done so well around it because of the ortho imagery that comes with the simulator. So yeah, very excited for Taxi to Gate MCO soon. They released their first scenery for Microsoft 2020. Yeah, I'm excited for that one as well, man. Some MCO ops. I love Orlando, man. Yeah. Do an Air Canada flight, YVR to Edmonton to Toronto. Nice. That's a great day, man. Bowman, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Good to see you, my friend. Amsterdam to LAX tomorrow. Going to be a long one? Yeah, that is a long one. Yeah. Why don't you fly X-Plane 11? I've got like almost 4,500 hours in X-Plane 11, dude. I've pretty much done every flight and every scenario that I could possibly think of. I have given it my time, my man. All right, we're going tail left here, chat, because we're going to the 2.6s. It wants us to release the park brake, so that's what we will do. Park brake is released. We'll go ahead and get the fuel pumps all to the on position. Again, we do have duct pressure, so that's good. We'll flip this over to APU gen. Wonderful. And there goes the pushback. Let's go and go engine number 2 over to ground. Sounds are going up. Start valve is open. N2 percentage is rising. Good, good, good. Chief Senpai, what's up, man?
The worst thing about Mondays, the boss expects me to work. Doesn't she know that Mondays are Captain Canada end of week stream?
Yeah.
So, how many times last night did you hear the phrase, "Are you a wizard?" Too bad I can't get ChatGPT to do my work for me.
Are you a wizard, Harry? Huge no floaties to you, C2A. Thank you very much for support, man. Yes. Should send out a memo, company-wide memo that Mondays are not, yeah, can't do Mondays. EHAM to LAX, now someone else is doing that. Did you enjoy Hogwarts? I did. Yeah, a lot of fun, man. Very immersive game. You get very immersed into it. Yeah, a lot of fun. Watching during school cap stream before education. Oh, baby. Can Daisy fly this flight today? No. Check out X-Plane 12 lately. I heard some positive things about it, but I still don't feel like trying. No. It's still in a pretty terrible state, man. Has it got better since release? Yes, absolutely. Is it still absolutely abysmal and not appropriate for 2023? Yes. Visually, it is still blech. Yeah. Have you ever been to England IRL? I have. I have family in England. Yeah. En route Boston to BIKF. Microsoft Flight Simulator wins update today are rough. Oof. Getting blasted, are we? Getting blasted. All right. Pushback should stop any second. Thank you. Park brake will be set. Beautiful. Engine number 1 over to ground. Start valve open. N2 percentage rising. Beautiful. How do you get your departure from SimBrief? How do you get your departure? What do you mean, Ronnie? Just make sure you have the most current AirAC, and it should give you... SimBrief basically pulls all their data from like FlightAware and Flight Radar, so whatever the most recent flight, it usually just grabs it from there, man. Let's introduce fuel engine number 1. steaming pile. Yeah, it's not in good shape. That's for sure.
Unlocking gear.
Definitely, John. Yeah, got some Irish, English, and French. Irish, English, and French. That is the Irish, English, French. That is my heritage. All right. Flaps 5 degrees.
Left is clear. Right is clear.
Are sunglasses polarized? I think so. I don't know. They're just regular Ray-Bans. I think so. Yeah. Is there a sim break profile for the 737-900? Diego, you have to download it from flightsim.to. Yeah, download it from flightsim.to, man. We should have better scenery for Tampa. Joseph, we got one coming, man. Vertical Sim, good friend of the channel, great scenery developer. He's producing his here shortly. We should actually get it pretty soon, to be honest with you. All right, let's go upstairs. Let's get our engine gen 1, engine gen 2. Engine bleeds on, APU bleed off, packs to the auto position, isolation valve auto. 31,000 is set and checked. Flip U to gen 1, standby power is on. That's good. APU goes off. Start switches to continuous, and we'll get our taxi light on, and we'll set our trim values here. Trim and V speeds 49, 51, 59, and 477 on the trim. We'll set that about right there. Should be good. Cool. Sweet. Auto brake over to RTO. Flight director left side. Flight director right side. Auto throttle on. And we'll throw in 159 in here. Beautiful. And then we'll go VNAV. We'll go LNAV. And there we have it, chat. Wonderful. Let's release the park brake and let's get our taxi going here. Also throw in 2,000 on the squawk. 2,000. Good. And we'll turn it on in reporting. Beautiful. Cool. Landed here yesterday in bad weather in Atlanta. I got a 95. Nice. I got 100 into here yesterday. Literally like 100 foot per minute on the nose. That was a good one. All right. And we'll set our altimeter 3003. Beautiful. How do you move the trim wheel so fast? Do it after the engines have started, Tamer. And if you're having issues with it, you can always bind a button. So I've got on my joystick, I've got a hat switch. One of the switches, the little things, we've got them down on for auto trim. Maybe you don't have like auto trim on or something like that. Could be it. Yeah. What's up, Cap? Looking forward to the CVG scenery? Yeah, man. We've been waiting a while for this one, to be honest with you. We've been waiting a while, so yeah. Doing a flight from Newark to Atlanta. Very cool. Yeah. Been watching since Cap was a welder and smoked cigarettes. Crazy, dude. I remember those days. I remember those days, man. Try the Alaska 739 from Burbank to Portland, or PDX. Really scenic along the way. We've done that flight before, Eric, for sure. I don't know if we've done it in Alaska. Does Alaska really take the 737-900 out of Burbank? It's kind of insane to take this in and out of Burbank. Jesus, dude. A little bit sketchy. FSIM Studios CYTZ looks great. Would be better if it had the Q400 to fly in there. I agree, yeah. We're hopefully getting the Q400 from Majestic. Hopefully sometime in 2023. Who knows, though? Who really knows, man? Hey, Cap, my rudder pedals are not working on the 739. Your rudder pedals aren't working. They should. On a regular basis, 739 flies out of Burbank. Damn, that's gnarly. That is pretty gnarly, dude. All right, let's flip you. We'll flip you. Rip sound abatement? What do you mean? Oh, into Burbank. Yeah, no kidding. Some of those early videos, I'm not sure that was a cigarette. Sometimes it was. A good little mix of either or, you know. A little bit of both. You can get a max 9 and max 8 as well. Damn, that's crazy. Anything about quality wings? No, unfortunately not. No, man. CVG scenery, the Skyline simulations, CVG, it is R6, yeah. How do you determine the runways according to the winds? Feel like winds are 340 at 12, what runway would you use? So you always land and take off into the wind. So you would try and make that the reciprocal runway. No, wait, not the reciprocal runway. The runway that would most reciprocal would be the other way. So if the winds are 340 and let's say they had a runway 32, or 3-0 or something like that, you always want to try and land into the wind. Obviously, crosswinds are okay as well. You can do up to 90 degrees of crosswind. So if the winds are 3-4-0, you could essentially land on 2-5, you know, 2-5 left, 2-5 right, 2-6 left, 2-6 right. But you're always trying to land and take off into the wind. That's like a pretty normal key. When do you think the Tampa scenery will come out? Because flying into there in a month and I have family there. I have no clue, Tyler. No clue, man. Chris, good to see you, man. Tailwinds equal bad. Yeah, for landing and departing and landing, yeah, you don't want a tailwind. That's for sure. That is for sure. Pretty decent performance here. Tampa's vertical, same it is, Andy, yeah. Hey Cap, do you randomly pick the flight numbers? No, these are all real world flight numbers. So if you go to Flight Radar 24 and you plug in like Atlanta to CVG, it'll show you all the flights that are scheduled for the day and what call signs they use. So, yeah. Did you know that the Atlanta Tower is third largest in the world? It is pretty crazy, actually. It's pretty massive. I will agree with you on that one. It's a big tower. Plane spotting at CVG right now, IRL. Very cool, man. How many 7.3s do you see? How many Prime Air 7.3s do you see cruising around? Did I hear a rumor that the PMDG 777 is going into beta soon? Not a rumor, Jeff. The owner of PMDG stated it himself on a podcast. Yeah. When I press LNAV, the green light doesn't turn on. Something tells me you probably don't have something set correctly in the FMC then. Make sure that you've got your cruise altitude. Make sure that you've got your... well, that would actually be for your VNAV, cruise altitude and cost index. Sometimes it's weird, man. Sometimes you have a vector off the departure. Maybe that could be why. I don't know. Departing now to Cincinnati? Yes, departing now to Cincinnati. Yep. Get a good amount. We can see anywhere from 5 to 10 a day. Very cool. Try the Delta 7.5 from LAX to Guam? GUA, or what's GUA? We don't have a 7.5, Eric, unfortunately. As soon as we get a 7.5, it's going to open up a lot of routes for us, so that's for sure, man. Open up a lot of routes. Guatemala City. Got you. Ooh, got a United departing. 737. That looks like a 700. That's a pretty small boy. Looks like the 700, maybe the 800. Dan, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Thanks for coming to hang out. Could you do the Flight Factor 7.5 400 ER for that? No, thanks. Massimo, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. You excited for the 380? No, I don't know. Kind of, maybe. I don't. Not really. I don't know. I think it's going to be cool. I think it's going to add it'll be a nice little element that we can add for when we want to do like some crazy long hauls and stuff like that. But I don't know, man. I'm much more excited for like the A220, the Q400, the 7.5, the 7.6, the 777. You know, those are the ones that I'm more excited to get into. You know, no, I got you, Scotty. I got you. Do you think there's a big difference between the 737-800 and the 900? I think like flight model wise, there's quite a big difference, to be honest with you. I think the flight sim model, I think just the way that the 900 flies, it feels really nice, man. It feels kind of heavy. That's an Airbus. Scare bus. Yeah. You want the 727? 727s can be sexy as well, man, for sure. Yeah. Sasha, is that you in front? Melito, thanks for your subscription, man. Appreciate you, dude. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's watch this 320 depart here. What podcast did you hear the PMDG 777 entering beta soon? I want to look for it. Chat, who was it? I forget the guy's name. Pretty good podcast. It was like 3.5 hours or 3 hours long. Yeah, there's definitely some flights we can do, Captain Riyadh, but I just don't know how many we can do, right? Light traffic Delta 2151 lining up runway 26 left, Atlanta. Filbert Flies, that's the one, thank you. It was a great podcast, actually. I actually enjoyed it. Very good host. It's on the PMDG forum. Ah, there you go. Tony, what's up, my man? Good to see you, dude. Boeing or Airbus? Both. I really don't have a preference. They're both a lot of fun to fly. They're both very different to fly. I think that's why I like them. All right, we'll give that guy 2 minutes. He just departed out in front of us. Start a clock. Give him 2 minutes. Hang out here. Why do you give the call out even when there is an ATC? Because there could be somebody on final. Just because there's no ATC doesn't mean that there's other pilots flying around. So courteously, you know, be courteous to other pilots around. I usually have my VATSIM audio turned all the way down because there's constantly people trolling and saying stupid shit and racial slurs all the time on frequency and Unicom and people just being idiots. So I usually have my audio turned down. So yeah. Are there any good shorter flights for the 777? Because I'm more of a short haul person. I really want the PMDG 777 when it releases. I don't know. There's probably some really short cargo ops and stuff like that we can do around the world. The 777 cargo is a lot, right? So, yeah. There is going to be a 225. Yes, a 225 Antonov is going to be coming out. United does a bunch of short haul 777 flights. Flight radar in the U.S. There you go. There you go. Try the JetBlue A321neo. Again, we don't have an A321neo, Eric. All the flight suggestions that you're also saying, Eric, they can go into the Discord, man. If you want to join the Discord, we have a full section of flight suggestions. You can throw all your suggestions in there. Because if I'm being real with you right now, I'm not going to remember that Eric at 12:30, 12:36 in the afternoon on a Monday while I'm already streaming and worrying about this flight wants me to fly. I already forget where you want me to go. Burbank to JFK. So, yeah. If you want to join the Discord, throw it into the proper section, and that would help me out a lot, because then when it comes time to pick those flights, I can have a quick little look-see, and I can get all those. Are you connected to Volanta? No, I don't use Volanta. I use SimToolkit Pro for all my live flight information that you see up top. All right, chat, it is now this time. There's 2 minutes. We'll restart the clocks. It is now time to give a shout out to our sponsor. Our sponsor, obviously, for today is the wonderful people over at Thrustmaster. In case you didn't hear, we're with them for another month. I'm going to throw that up there. Another month. Another year under the Thrustmaster brand as a flight sim ambassador. So a huge shout out to Thrustmaster for sponsoring this channel, allowing me to do some really cool stuff with you guys, some giveaways, some streams like this. So shout out to Thrustmaster for sponsoring the stream for the next year once again. So let's get some no floaties in chat, guys, if you got them for Thrustmaster. And of course, if you want a link to any of the products that I use on stream, I have all the links up above in chat. They're over there somewhere in the chat. You can always click on one of those links and get more information. So shout out to Thrustmaster for sponsoring this channel and this stream. So anytime that it's a Thrustmaster sponsored stream, this is going to be the Thrustmaster cam. So we'll go to our Thrustmaster cam, and you know what time it is, chat. Sounds are going up. Enjoy the departure, my amigos. Let's get blasted. Throttle's up to 40%. Also forgot to turn these on. No problem. Let's get it, chat. Chrono's on. Toga. Let's go. Takeoff power set. Airspeed's alive.
80 knots.
Cross-checked. A little bit into the wind.
V1. Rotate.
Rotate.
Positive rate of climb.
Gear up. Not bad though. Wow, look at the yaw action on that bad boy. Custom sounds? Nope, default. Climb power's in. Let's go flaps up 1. Throttles, I put throttles to 40 and then hit toga and they go up by themselves. All right, roll my turnoffs, taxi lights, wing lights, gear is locked, auto brake is off. Let's go flaps clean. Adam, take care, man. Thanks for coming to hang out. Gonna hand fly this for a bit, chat. I flew out of here last night and the winds were insane. Do you recommend the honeycomb yoke? Depends what type of flying you're going to do. Honestly, the best bang for your buck right now is the Thrustmaster pendular yoke system. There's something about that pendular motion that is just, it's incredible, man. I've yet to find another yoke that offers the satisfaction that this one does. It is pretty special, man. I'm pretty sure I'm going to be using this yoke for years and years and years to come. I just don't think anybody's going to be able to replicate it. It's so good. So good. All right, 8,000 feet. Autopilot's going on. Back up into the flight deck. Turn our sounds down here a little bit. Don't need to go deaf this morning. Close to it. Let's plug in 31,000 feet. We'll have a quick little look-see here what the winds are like at 31,000. But we'll plug in 31,000 for now. If anything, we'll climb up to like 33 or 35. We'll see how it goes at 31 initially. 31 is in there. Beautiful. Cool. Sweet. And there we go. We've got downtown Atlanta off our wingtip there. Beautiful. Looking good. Sweet. Listen to that buzz saw. She buzzing. Pendular. Drink. Forgot you guys are drinking for pendular. Could Daisy do a flight soon? I believe she'd be a good pilot. Yeah. May I ask where the toga button is on the 7.3? Right here, this little screw right here. See how like your button, it immediately goes to like a pointer when you bring it close? That's the toga button. So you would advance your throttles to about 40%, and then you hit the little screw right here, and that's your toga button. All right, 10,000 feet. Landing lights are coming off. Engine start switches into the off position as well. Nice and smooth up here, so we'll release the cabin. The flight attendant can start their in-flight services. I don't know how much is getting served today. Not a very long flight, but he got the 310 would correct term for airspeed alive is needle is alive. Yeah, exactly. Well, no, they still call it airspeed, I think. Pretty sure it would still be airspeed alive, but yeah. I'm getting random fast forwarding the sim intermittently for 10 seconds in the PMDG 900ER. Never had this issue. I'm wondering if it's a driver update, delivery, or on the PMDG's end. Like stutters? I've never had that. Yeah. What airport is below me? Good question. I don't know. It looks like that is Dobbins Air Reserve Base, Marietta. Marietta, KMGE. There's quite a few airports in and around the Atlanta area. There's Peachtree, Fulton, Marietta, Atlanta Cobb. That's an international? Interesting. Jay, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. A lot of flying communities around Atlanta. I mean, I guess so, right? The weather's always nice down there, right? So, no stutters at all. The sims just fast forward randomly, then stops. Looks like 4 times actual speed. I know that if you check here, see the TRSR? This will actually change the speed of the sim. You can, so make sure one that your clock is in white, and that'll tell you that you're at regular time. But yeah, maybe click on one of these and make sure you're not in like a time warp or something. You're not at 4 times, 8 times. Is Navigraph a must-have? Erin, if you're flying on a network, absolutely, it's a must-have, like 100%. If you're flying alone and like offline, it is a good tool to have, as it kind of lets you. It's so powerful, man. You can do anything that you want. I mean, to like pulling up arrivals and stars and
Thrustmaster
charts.
Takeoff cam. Love it. Get that brand name out there.
Yes, sir.
Thrustmaster, penetrating your airspace since 1991. Ask your mum.
Jesus Christ. Huge show floaties to you, my man. Thank you very much, C2A. Appreciate you, dude. There's also ChartFox. ChartFox is only valid for the U.S., though. Keep that in mind, man. ChartFox only works for the U.S. If you fly anywhere outside of the U.S. Huge show floaties. C2A, of course, coming in. Penetrating your flight simulator since 1991. It's a good one. What yoke do you recommend that is cheaper than the Thrustmaster? I don't know, Alwyn. I don't really. I've had the Cytec/Logitech yoke, not very good. Honeycomb yoke, decent for what it is, but honeycomb yoke is more for like the general aviation side of things because of the way that it's designed, right? It has the push-pull mechanism, whereas the Thrustmaster's on a pendular. If you look at any jet that is flying right now, they're going to have the pendular motion, right? So this is why I love the Thrustmaster yoke, is because it replicates this pendular motion, right? Same thing as you have in every single jet. Minus Airbus, obviously, because they use side sticks, but any jet that is using a yoke, they have a column like this, and it has that pendular motion, that straight up, straight down. It is, like I said, man, it's kind of hard to explain. It truly is hard to explain. Once you actually fly with it, it makes sense. For those of you that are like on the fence about it or something, I can't wait for you guys to try it at the expo. I think it'll be really, really cool to see what it's like. And again, I have no issues with the honeycomb yoke. I think it's, for what it is, I think it's good. But for like, if you're somebody like myself that is constantly flying jets around, especially like bigger jets, 737s, whatever it may be, it's night and day, the difference, man, even from the honeycomb. And the honeycomb is probably your, the second best option out there as far as not breaking the bank. But it's not even close, in my opinion. The Thrustmaster is just leaps and bounds ahead, man. Yeah. You the man, Cap. Fixed the issue. It was the clock, not on white. Ah, got you. Sweet. Cool. Glad I was able to help, man. Thank you for the 5 bones. Appreciate you, man. Huge no floaties, dude. Thank you. How come they don't just label the screw toga? Because that's not how it is in real life, Gigliotis. The real life, there's a button. I think it's this one right here. See this one? Which you can also press if you want to be like ultra realistic. See this button right here? That button right under the throttle? That is the toga button right here. So you could hit that one as well. That's the actual toga button. The screw is just here to make it easier so that you don't have to look down and kind of fiddle with the throttles and then move your camera back up to here. And so that's why the screw is there. It's always kind of been, honestly, man, almost every single airplane that has a toga in any flight sim, this is the toga button, minus the Zebo. The Zebo, the clock button, is your toga button. But, yeah. Yarny, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome aboard. Thanks for coming to hang out. Appreciate you being here, man. Welcome. Not a cloud in the sky today, chat. Looking good. Real Weiberg, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome aboard. Hope all's well. Remember, guys, if you are enjoying the content, please don't forget to smash down that thumbs up. Let's get this video up to as many likes as we can.
You the man, Cap.
Hey.
That fixed the issue.
Awesome,
it
dude.
was the clock not on white.
Awesome, man. Glad we were able to fix that, dude. The Zebo was the mic button for me. I don't know if that's old. No, it is. R6. Yeah, that's what it was, man. Yeah. 55 and still learning? Hey, man. Nothing wrong with that, dude. I'm learning every day as well. Yeah. When is the next Phoenix flight? Probably a couple weeks, man. A couple weeks. Next week, we're going to be in the 737-900 again. We're going to be over in Europe, though. We're going to be doing some KLM and some Turkish ops next week. I think we're going to start off the week in Turkey doing some Turkish ops and then finish off the week on the weekend flying around Amsterdam doing some Amsterdam ops in KLM. Yeah. What 737 variant do you recommend buying first? Probably the 800. The 800 or the 700. The 800 is the most common, so I'd go with that one maybe, but I don't know. My man dropping 41-month subscribe or membership. Huge no floaties to you, Sonny. Thank you very, very much for support, man. Appreciate you, dude. Huge no floaties. That is awesome, man. The Pendier Lord going to be low-key with the PMDG 777. Oh, it's going to be awesome, man. Yeah. Please say it's Antalya. Yeah, we'll visit Antalya for sure. Yeah. Thanks again, Sonny. What's in Cincinnati? New scenery. What do you think that happened to Fleur? Flyer? Well, however you say their name. I have no... Why? They cease operations? I thought they were still flying around. Are we going to go to Athens? Maybe Antalya to Athens or something? We'll see, man. We'll see, dude. We shall see. Athens would definitely be in the cards. I'd love to go back to Athens. It's been a little bit since we've been there. So that could definitely be in there. I enjoy PMDG's click spots they provided for us, like the random click spots for the HUD and such. Yep, I agree, Bamron. Yep. The Thrustmaster yoke, the crotch rammer. I find I have quite a bit of room. I have it mounted onto my desk. And I find I have plenty of room. It's nowhere near in my crotch or my stomach area or anything. I'd say there's probably a good, no, I don't know, 8 inches, 9 inches between myself and that. They went bankrupt. Damn, really? Crazy. When is the next Norwegian air shuttle? I have no clue, Alvin. We did one not too long ago, so yeah. Could you just get by with just using the standalone Boeing yoke for the engine thrust? You can, Dan. Yeah, it's got thrust levers on it. Might be a little bit. No, you can. Yeah, you definitely can, for sure. Dan, you fly with your left hand, and then you've got your throttle control with your right hand right down below. Yeah, you could. Yeah. Another Norwegian low-cost airline gone. Yeah, what a surprise, though, right? What a surprise. Crazy. Chat, let's get some tunes going. Bum, bum, bum. No ATC means tunes. Rip Flyby? What, Flyby's gone too? Didn't they just come back? Teacher was going to take my phone until I told her, chill, I'm watching Captain Canada. JWB, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Flyby went under again a few months back. Jesus, dude. Wow. How do you... That's crazy, man. I don't understand that. I don't understand how you do that. Flyby declared for administration once again. Dude, that's crazy. That's crazy. Apparently Ryanair and EasyJet snapped up lots of the staff as well. Doesn't surprise me. Doesn't surprise me one bit. That's wild. Huh. Flyby said it went bankrupt because of late deliveries of aircrafts. I don't know about that one, but... EasyJet's bigger than BA. Are they really? Flying down to Cancun to check out the Any-Build scenery down there. Do you have it in Cancun? Was there an Any-Build scenery? I wasn't sure if it's Any-Builds. I know we do have I have a Cancun scenery. I don't know who it's by though. Yeah, it's got to be an Indie Builds partner. Yeah, that's exactly what I was going to say. Yeah, Mako Sim. Okay, that's the one I have. Yeah. So it's an Indie Builds partner. In terms of passengers flown, EasyJet is bigger than BA. That probably makes sense. They got a ton of 319s, 320s, 321 Neos. Air Canada liveries are fire. They are, yeah. The old ones, the new ones. I prefer the new one. I think the new one looks great. The toothpaste is iconic, but I really like the new white and black with the raccoon eyes. It's awesome, man. Hey Cap, what are your ops on P3D? Just curious, my opinions on P3D. I mean, in today's market, I don't know, man. The thing with P3D, and it's always kind of been the thing with P3D, is I can't get on board with how they just gouge their customers, man. I can't get on board with a company like Lockheed Martin that is worth billions and billions of dollars, nickel and diming flight sim enthusiasts and charging them over and over and over again for the same product, essentially. I could never get on board with that, man. And I mean, it is a good sim for what it's worth. There's a lot of high-end content and third-party developers that you can buy from them, but I can't get on board with that business model, man. It's, you know, flight simming is already an expensive hobby where airplanes cost more than the simulator itself, but when the simulator developer themselves come out and just try and, just like I said, gouge your community, it's too much, man. It's too much, dude. Like, imagine P3D V5 is out now. Imagine having to buy the same simulator 5 times over again and then going to sleep at night not being upset. I couldn't do it, man. I couldn't do it. I couldn't support it. I couldn't sponsor it. I couldn't I don't know, man. Maybe it's just me, but I just have like a mental block in my brain that just would not allow me to do that, man. It's just, you know, I can understand, like, you know, X-Plane kind of doing, like, you know, X-Plane 9, 10, and 11. Maybe if P3D was, like, actually moving forward with it and, like, doing major updates, but for the most part, from what I've seen, like, there are some major updates that happen to P3D, but I don't think that it warrants a whole other 60, 70, whatever dollars it is. You know what I mean? It's too much, man. P3D is dwindling like X-Plane. Well, I mean, the problem is like all the P3D developers have moved over to Microsoft, right? MSFS, which you can't really blame them. At the end of the day, it would make sense, right? If you or we were developers and we were developing for P3D, I think you'd have to be silly not to want to move over to the, you know, bring everything over to the Microsoft Flight Sim side of things, right? I know someone that just got into P3D and they dropped over $1,000 just to get started. Yeah, that's insane, man. And in 2023, I have no clue why you would do that. You know what I mean? Like, PMDG is bringing all their planes over. You've got basically almost every developer that develops an aircraft for P3D bringing it over to Microsoft. It's just, yeah, it's insane why you'd want to do that. Yeah. Are many guys talking about the 777? There are news about a beta. Are we going to see something about it? Beta soon. Yes, Frederico. Beta soon. Yeah. I read something about VRAM leak in Hogwarts Legacy. Did you experience anything like that yesterday? There was only one part in the castle, Sem. Like, when you're in the main hall with all the people around and everything going on, I noticed some frame drop. But for the most part, the game ran perfectly fine. Yeah. I was running it on Ultra for a little bit and then high. No issues. Yeah. Larry dropping the $14 dono. Larry, huge no floaties, my man. Thank you very much for support, Larry. Always coming in with those donos, man. Thank you, dude. Sonny, take care, man. Do PMDG only do 7.3s? No. We're getting the 737. We're getting the 777. We're getting the 747. We're also getting the 7.3 Max series, and they also have a special unannounced project. There's been lots of speculation whether it's going to be a 777, or sorry, a 757, a 787. There's been a lot of speculation, but we still don't know. But yeah, we're for sure getting the 7.3 series, which we already have now, from the 600 to the 900. We're getting the Max as well, so we're going to get the Max 8, 9, 10. We're also getting the 777, with all the variants. We're also getting the 747. I think it's the 747 400 and 800, if I'm not mistaken. And then we've got, yeah, Yeah, some surprise products. Maybe a dream lifter? Nah, I don't think so. But who knows? Do you know anything about the Airsoft 330? No, other than it's soon. Yeah. Well, they make that. I think they'll do it last year. Yeah, at least the 8, 9, and 10. Maybe the 7 as well. Yeah. Cap, do you have suggestions of what it can fly overnight? It's either a 350 or 7.6. I don't know. Neither of them have auto-save Flying Moose, so that's scary in my opinion. I've been having problems with the roll axis of my Boeing yoke. When I turn it full left or right, it doesn't go all the way in the sim. Do you have anything similar? No one, I haven't. Maybe try and recalibrate it one in the sim just to make sure things are going, or download, you don't need software for it. It should automatically do it. Love my Thrustmaster Boeing yoke with my honeycomb quadrant. There you go, man. Yeah. I'm excited for the Max series. Never flown one, and I quite like them. Yeah, it'll be cool. Yeah, it will be cool. Hey, Cap, hope you're doing great. Was wondering what your favorite aircraft. I don't have one, Erwin. Don't have one, man. They're all. I'm an av geek. At the end of the day, I kind of like them all, man. An airplane is an airplane. Is the Toga the same on the 320 and the Phoenix? No. No, with the Phoenix, everything's done through the throttle, so you push your throttles up to a certain point. Any info on the tablet? No. I believe PMDG had plans for 777X in the future. There you go. Tried recalibrating it, updated the firmware, but nothing works. I sent an email to Thrustmaster this morning. Hopefully they get back. I'm sure they will want. Yeah, that's the weird, man. Haven't heard of that one yet. Fun fact, CVG has a designated airplane viewing area, the east end of the airport. It'll be just to the left of 18 left. Very cool. We'll look for it. What's that, Ken? I'm not quite sure if I understand. Carson? What's Carson? Really want a 757, but I'm worried that the Bluebird aren't going to make it to level of PMDG because I saw a comment when someone called it study level and they said it won't be. They're focusing on the FMC. I mean, I don't even think it needs to be. I hate the term study level. As long as it's high fidelity, I'll be fine. You know what I mean? I don't need it. You know, I'm not training to become a 757 captain. As long as the airplane works efficiently, has a proper LNAV, VNAV, and system depth, and the visuals are great, I should be fine. You know what I mean? Yeah. Is Pilot Edge worth it? Absolutely. Yeah, especially if you're looking to do something a little bit more. You know, you want to challenge yourself a little bit. Definitely, man. Is VATSIM on Xbox? No. No. PMDG really wants the sales. I had the 800 in my cart, and I got emails every day from PMDG asking if I wanted to buy what's in your cart. Well, it's probably automated, to be honest with you. Yeah, it's probably just an automated thing that they have. We don't need working circuit breakers for the PMDG. Yeah, exactly. Really enjoying the Mad Dog lately, Cap. It's good fun to learn. You should give it a go again. Yeah, the Mad Dog's always fun, man. The problem that I have with the Mad Dog is nobody flies it anymore. And I'm really on this kick right now of real-world flights and real-world ops that it makes it a little bit challenging to make time for the older airplanes that aren't flying anymore. So, yeah. Is the Airsoft CRJ not steady level but has more than enough normal use for me? Yeah, I would say it's high fidelity. Every button works, and, you know, it's got a VNAV, it's got an LNAV, it does what it's supposed to. It's got a, you know, calculator, got a departure calculator, arrival calculator. Yeah. Are Phoenix releasing anything new anytime soon? Don't know. Any idea when I'm on autopilot, my plane suddenly turns and goes into a bank angle and goes off the flight path? No, that's weird. I haven't heard of that one either. No. I'm also into real world ops, so I primarily do flights in Europe, so the CRJ series isn't worth it for me. I mean, it could be. Lufthansa has quite a big CRJ presence over there. There's a couple for sure. Nav source is off. Could be the nav source. Depends what airplane he's flying, but I thought he was in the 7.3. SAS also flies CRJs. Yeah, correct. Iberia ops as well. Yeah, there you go. Lufthansa is the only one in Europe who flies the CRJ, but I don't like EDDF on VATSIM. Yeah, no, I agree with you on that one. Yeah. Very cool, OG. Sounds good, man. Should be able to hit the progress button on the FMC, OG. Doesn't it say progress, or I forget what it says on Airbus, but I thought it was a progress button or something. Andy's got a really good point there, Jason, as well. Pay attention to what Andy just said. Real good point there. If you're into some Turkish shops, can I recommend ST Simulations Adana Airport LTAF? Cool. Ben, can you go over to the Discord? If you're in the Discord, Ben, throw that into the suggestion channel and just let me... I'm always up for flying into new cool airports, man, so I'm definitely down for that one. I'll have to take a look. Cap, any advice for anyone wanting to become a flight sim streamer? Fuck, dude. You want my honesty? You want my, like, brutally honest with you? Becoming a streamer is just about as difficult as becoming a rock star nowadays, man. There are so many people streaming. It's not what it once was. Do you know what I mean? Like, when I first started streaming, I could count on my hand, 2 hands, probably the number of flight sim streamers that were doing this. Like I've said before, you go over to Twitch right now. Let's go over to Twitch, chat. Let's have a quick little look. Let's go to, like, the Microsoft Flight Sim. Let's see how many people. It's got 1.3 thousand viewers, okay? So just in Microsoft Flight Sim. All right, let's have a look-see here. How many we got? We've got how many? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85... 88 streamers right now. 88 people streaming Microsoft Flight Simulator. Tell me how you're supposed to make a name for yourself nowadays. If you are already an established content creator or a streamer, explain to me how you're supposed to make a name for yourself when it is just so diluted. Do you know what I mean? Like, it is so diluted, man. And, like, if you have a look, you've got this guy streaming 500 people, great amount. You've got Black Box, a real world captain, who's got 191. Other than the top 5 streamers, who else is going? 8 viewers, 11 viewers, 27 viewers, 47, 48, 6 viewers, 5 viewers, 3 viewers, 2 viewers, 2 viewers, 1 viewer. More than half of them are streaming to just 1 viewer, and it's probably them in their chat. You know what I mean? 0 viewers, 0 viewers, 1 viewer, 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 1 viewer. It's tough, man. It's tough right now, dude. It's really, really, really tough. And I'm just being honest with you. I'm just being brutally honest. It's very difficult, man. And I really, truly believe if you want to become successful, if you want to start streaming, you need to be unique in yourself. You need to just be there because you enjoy doing it. At this point, who cares how many people are watching you? That should be the least of your worries. You have to start somewhere, so just start doing it, right? But, again, you got to find something. For me, being unique was wearing the captain uniform and kind of dressing up as the captain, and there was nobody else doing that when I first started streaming and when I first started getting into this, right? Now, that being said, I also didn't wear this up until, like, my channel kind of, I had like maybe 100 people watching the streams always at all times, and that's kind of when I was like, okay, we need to kind of switch focuses here. I need to set myself apart from like everybody else that is doing this so that we can kind of, gain some traction and gain some subscribers and gain the viewer count. And yeah, and then I also put in there that I don't really think it had anything to do with me. I think it was just the timing that I got into it. I got into flight sim streaming before the whole, before it became more of a popular thing. Before X-Plane 11 became like super serious and a platform that everybody was turning to, I was already streaming it in like X-Plane 10 and stuff, right?
So, in other words, go on Twitch and show your cash and prizes and sell Pilot Girl Cockpit water.
Exactly.
Speaking of which,
yes.
When is that OnlyFans hot tub stream?
Jesus, man. Huge dope floaties to C2A. Exactly. Yes, exactly. Yeah, it's again, man, it's a tough world. Be careful of top of descent. I got it right here, Andre. I have an actual physical FMC, so I know you guys can't see it, but I actually have a physical FMC here. We're 101 miles from top of descent, so we've got about 15 minutes, 15, 20 minutes till top of descent. So yeah, do not worry. I am watching, my man. But yeah, it's tough, man. It's real tough, dude. Like I said, and I don't want to discourage anybody from doing it, to be honest with you. I really don't want to discourage people. I think the more people streaming, the more recognition flight sim gets, and the bigger the community can get. But I also have to like be very candid about it and also say that, listen, streaming is not, one, it's not easy. It's pretty demanding. You have to kind of give yourself a set schedule. I find if you really want to get into this, have a schedule, man, and stick to that schedule. Have a schedule where people know that you're live. I've had the same schedule that I've had for years, man. I refuse to change it. Could I have better numbers if I switched my days? Maybe. But I've kind of etched it into the community now that, like, oh, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, we know Cap's live. You know what I mean? And I'm one of the only like bigger streamers that, like, most other like full-time content creators of flight sim, they do Monday to Friday and that's it. You know, they treat it like a Monday to Friday job. But I already know that that's not, you know, in my instance, I have a lot more audience reach if I fly on Saturdays and Sundays, right? Because everybody's at home, everybody's able to have flight time, and everybody's able to do this. So that's why I kind of do, you know, Thursday, we're getting to the end of the week. Everybody's kind of excited for the weekend, so there's a little bit more of a pull to watch the streams and stuff. And then Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Saturday, Sunday, mainly because those are the two biggest days for flight sim. Monday, because Monday is Monday. Everybody hates a Monday, right? So I try and bring a little bit of uplift to Monday, if you will, because I know that it's a shitty day for a lot of people. So being able to tune into the stream and kind of just relax for a couple hours can do some good. So, but yeah, like I said, the first thing is first, man. You know, the same reason that I got into flight sim streaming, I got into flight sim streaming because I had no friends that were doing it in the real world. It became, you know, I was getting bored real quickly without having like nobody to fly with, right? I had no buddies that we could do like group flights with. I had no buddies I could do shared cockpit flights with, nothing. So I started streaming because I wanted to find like-minded people. I used to watch, like, you know, I've said it before, I used to watch Matt Davies, Bellins, I used to watch Jeff Faviano, I used to watch Chewy94, I used to watch Cat Strader, all these great content creators over on Twitch and YouTube. And I would just see how their community was and how much their community loved, you know, flying on VATSIM and doing flights with them and doing this. And I was like, man, that's what I want. I want to have some people that I can do VATSIM flights with. I want to have people that I can, you know, share my passion and my knowledge with, and vice versa. And they teach me things as I teach them things. And that's really why I started getting into it. I never, ever, ever thought that I would be calling it a full-time job and you know, making thousands of dollars a month off doing something like this, right? I never, ever, ever, that was never my expectations coming into it. And I think that's usually when success comes, is when you don't have expectations on it. I find if you give yourself an expectations, there's been shit, dude, like great people in the community, man. And I'm not, you know, Bish, I'm just going to throw this out here. Bish, another great guy from the community, you know, unfortunately quit his job, gave himself 6 months to build up as many subs and donations and whatever as possible to see if he could do that. I really feel that that's not the way to go about it. You know what I mean? You don't quit your job to become a full-time streamer. That's just, especially in flight sim, man, unless you're gifted in like some like Call of Duty or Fortnite or something, or you got big cannons and you have a hot tub. Those are really the only two guarantees. You know what I mean? Like it is, man. But God, this guy, dude, Faten coming in with a support. Huge no floaties to you, Faten. Thank you very, very much for supporting the streams, man. Dropping the $140 donation to get him up to
Captain,
$280.
Pilot, if you run for Prime Minister, I'll vote for you, thanks.
Oh, man. Huge no floaties to you, dude. Thank you very much for supporting the stream. I appreciate you, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Andy, it's in reference to all the cam streamers, all the girls out there making probably millions of dollars because they have a hot tub and a good-looking body. Yeah. Jeff Faviano used to watch him a lot. Jeff's a great guy, man. Good friend of the channel as well. Faten, huge no floaties, my man. That is unbelievably kind, man. Really do appreciate you, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you, dude. Let me add your total here. That's going to be $280 on the month. Chat, we please, 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 please make sure we're showing some love for Faten. $280 on the month, sir. And more importantly, that's going to get you in the second spot. Faten, my man. Thank you once again, dude. Appreciate you, buddy. Unbelievably kind. Cool. There we go. Thanks, Faten. Appreciate you, my man. Thank you, dude. Hot tub flight sim stream. So you're saying you can't do hot tub streams? I don't know how many people would watch, Joe. It definitely wouldn't be sexy. Hey, Gav, do you see the E175 being worth it eventually? Hard to say, Timothy. Hard to say, man. So many developers will just take your money and run. I don't know, dude. I don't know. I don't know these guys well enough. If I'm being honest with you, Timothy, just by the way that they were interacting with the community at the beginning, like when they released the product, I'm going to say no. They just seem very, I don't know, man. They just don't seem there for the right reasons, but that's just me, man. That's just me, dude. I love Q8 Pilot, but I just can't bring myself to watch any of his X-Plane videos knowing he's most likely played to say it all. Here's the thing, man. I don't know where this rumor started. I got to be 100% honest with you, man. I have never, ever heard of a flight sim streamer being paid to stream another sim. I've heard rumors that Microsoft is paying me to solely fly on Microsoft and to leave X-Plane. I don't think that's the case at all, man. Again, I've explained it. I'll explain it very briefly. I think what you see by a lot of other content creators right now, and I can't speak for them, this is just my opinion on the matter, just please keep that in mind. I'm not saying this is why he's doing it and this is why he's not doing it. One, I can tell you that he's not getting paid, okay? I can 99.9% sure no flight sim streamer is getting paid by either Laminar Research or Microsoft Flight Simulator to just stick and fly that sim. That's just, no, that doesn't happen. These flight sim, they don't have enough money to start paying people to use their products solely, right? Two, what you're seeing right now is, I think you're seeing the collapse of X-Plane. First and foremost, like what's happening in front of us right now, you're seeing the fall of a once great platform that I think people were very they were ready to invest into it. They thought that X-Plane was definitely going to be the future of flight sim. You know what I mean? And I think what you see is a lot of content creators kind of playing that devil's advocate. They know that a lot of their user base, a lot of their viewership, a lot of the people that watch their channel are heavily invested in X-Plane, and they want to offer kind of both scenarios to them, right? The problem, I don't really see a problem with that. I was more so saying the problem with myself doing that is right now I just don't enjoy flying an X-Plane. X-Plane is more of like a chore to me. I don't enjoy it. And when I'm not enjoying it and I'm not truly, there in the moment, I don't think the streams are as good as they can be. I think the streams are a lot more engaging when I'm actually having fun and enjoying what I'm doing. And I think most streamers and content creators will probably tell you the same thing, right? Like, would you rather play a simulator that you're forced to play because some of your viewer base wants to see it? Or would you rather play the simulator that the world, everybody seems to be enjoying right now, minus a select few people that are just obviously a little bit butthurt because they've, either because it's Microsoft doing it or, they don't want success of another simulator because they've invested so much money, So yeah. I disagree. I don't think X-Plane is going to fail. Just think it's moving back into the second-rate sim spot that it had back in the 90s and early 2000s. Maybe. I mean, you're right, Rainman. You're right. Maybe I had the wrong wording. In my opinion, that's a fail, Rainman. Okay, when you were the top simulator, right? And I think for many years, at least through 2018 to the announcement of Microsoft till 2020, I think for 2 or 3 years there, X-Plane was the top. And to fall that fast and that quickly from top spot and being the top dominant dog in the simulator world to now being third, fourth best out there, because in my opinion now it's Microsoft Flight Sim, P3D, X-Plane 11, X-Plane 12. That would be my ranking as far as simulators go, as far as like best bang for your buck and the most rewarding experience to the end user. I gotta put P3D above X-Plane just because of the add-ons that are available for it. I've already said it before. If P3D wasn't so damn expensive to get invested into initially, I would have been flying P3D years ago, because I want the FS Labs, I want the PMDG, I want the Quality Wing 787, the TFDI 717. You know what I mean? And to me, that is a major failure. When you can fall so quickly and basically have, you know, nothing to show for it in a sense, right? To me, that's a major failing. Now, you're right. I don't foresee X-Plane just removing itself completely from the market. No, absolutely not. I agree with you on that. I don't see that happening. What I do see happening is like pretty much what you said. I see it kind of falling into the back. I see it being that simulator that somebody picks up because it's on sale and because they want to try something. They want to see if a general aviation airplane or one of the default airplanes that comes with it is something worth of value. Sure, I see that happening, but to fail so the way that they did, in my opinion, is just, it's tough, man. It's tough, dude. That's you know, a lot of people were, you know, heavily invested in X-Plane, and, you know, rightfully so, they're upset. 2307 gusting 15, altimeter 2984. 2984, and we'll execute that. It looks like our top of descent is coming up on a briefly here, 22 miles, chat, till top of descent. Let's go ahead and pull up our charts. We'll have a quick little look-see here at the Jackie RNAV. We need to be at no altitude. So what was altitude? It was intercepting sputter at 7,000. All right, we'll go down to 7. There we go. 7,000. Cool. I just can't see how you fall that hard from X-11. They left that in such a good spot, you know? Yeah, I agree, man. I agree. For me, I'd say X-Plane 12 is above X-Plane 11. Clouds are better. Lights look a lot better. Scenery is barely a bit better. It's really it, to be honest. Oh, and the weather is better. I don't know, man. I don't know, dude. I personally think they've ruined X-Plane 12. The whole new rendering system that they've got going, and the lighting where everything is... It's so dark, man. Everything, unless the sun is like shining directly on something, it's like you're flying in like a cloud of ash around your airplane. It's so dark, man. It just doesn't look good. It doesn't look natural. I've heard people say like, oh man, the lighting on it, they nailed the lighting. It's beautiful. It's, I don't know, man. I beg to differ, dude. I personally would much rather fly X-Plane 11 with the mods and that I have installed. The mods, the clouds, everything that I have, I would just prefer flying on X-Plane, man. Do I watch UFC or WWE? No, not really. It's a shame about X-Plane. I was a long-time user since X-Plane 11. However, I believe Microsoft is the future. I really enjoy what Microsoft has to offer. Can't see myself going back to X-Plane. I agree, man. I mean, like I mentioned before, Cam UK, it's been over a year since I've spent a dime on X-Plane. And I know that I'm not alone. I know that there's many people out there that just, you know, they've decided to spend their money on a different platform, man. Because, yeah, I haven't spent a dime. Not a single dollar on X-Plane in probably well over a year. Cap, do you know Big Jet TV streams? They had a guy from X-Plane on a show yesterday. Yeah, X-Plane is trying, basically X-Plane is trying every way that they can to market themselves as like that next gen simulator. Trying to get YouTubers on their channel and doing these very tasteless, you know, I don't know, it's weird, man. In my opinion, X-Plane 11, X-Plane 12 was like going from MS-98 to 2000. Marginal improvement. That's where Microsoft is just awesome. Despite a 15-year hiatus, it's completely revolutionized from FSX. I agree with you. Yeah. Has Laminar ever reached out to you since 12 release? Not sure how involved they are with the streamers. No, they haven't, man. I honestly don't think they're really interested, man. I think it's very clear when you look at Laminar research, they're after the people with like, you know, 2, 3, 4, 500,000 subscribers. They're looking for that audience market. I don't think they're really into like the streamers, because the problem is, man, not even a problem, but most streamers nowadays, at least most successful streamers, they don't bite on the bullshit, right? I think you guys will agree with me that I'm a little bit too critical, maybe critical to a fault sometimes, but I I demand a lot, man. If you're somebody and you're involved in the simulator game, like you're charging a lot of money for products or you're charging a lot of money for a simulator, you better bring it, right? Like we're in, again, this is 2023. You guys have been doing this for 30 plus years, developing these simulators and stuff. We're at a point now where technology needs to meet what potential, you know what I mean? Whereas like, kind of like, I feel like with X-Plane, they're a good 15 years behind, man. Maybe 10, 15 years, but they're a good chunk of just behind, you know? They're just not really willing to you know, make that change because there's too much of a change involved, you know what I mean? Yeah. Didn't Austin flex with the new better flight model and so that X-Plane 12 was better than Microsoft Flight Sim? He's had a lot of verbal diarrhea comes out of his mouth, man. It's kind of hard to keep up all the time with what's going on. But yeah, I remember him. I remember when Microsoft Flight Simulator launched, he had a comment. He said that he prefers the what's the word that I'm looking for? He prefers the autogen in X-Plane compared to Microsoft Flight Simulator, because in Microsoft Flight Simulator it looks like all the buildings are melted. That was his exact words. And that was on initial release, and I can definitely agree that there was some issues on initial release where buildings wouldn't quite render until you were like over top of them and they looked a little bit weird at a distance. But I think that's just the way, like, it's because of the way that it's using, right? The AI and how it's being done, the Black Shark AI and stuff. Yeah.
I'm surprised you haven't been cancelled yet for playing Hogwarts Legacy.
Oh man, huge no floaties to you, Fewer. Thanks for your support, man. It's crazy, man. It's crazy how many people look like into this, dude. I could care less what you do in your own time, man. Do whatever you like, guys, girls, whatever. I don't care, man. More power to you, dude. They do look melted, but it's improved dramatically. Well, at a distance, for sure. Yeah. X-Plane's fight model is vastly superior, and that's what's important for a simulator, not eye candy. Again, Martin, how many... I don't... Fuck, dude. It's so... It's just... It's too much effort, man, to deal with these flight model guys. It's just too much effort to put forth. It's just too much effort. Martin, okay, Martin, I'm just gonna explain this very briefly, okay? 95% of the flight sim community are not real pilots, okay? What is a flight model? Define a flight model, man. You know that, like, I can open up the settings right now and I can tweak this flight model probably 1,000 different ways to make it the most accurate flight model ever. Like, all of these simulators has this stuff. You know, like, all of these simulators have all of that stuff, man. A flight model, I don't understand how somebody sitting at a computer desk flying with a $200 yoke or a $100 joystick can talk about flight model. It is literally irrelevant, man, when it comes to flight simulators. Irrelevant. If you go and you ask any pilot, do they use the flight simulator for actual flight training? No. The flight simulator is used for systems, to learn the systems in and out, and to practice failures. That's why you have what's called check rides, and that's why you have, like, my friend who's doing right now in a 737. He did 10 hours of simulator time and 20 hours flying in the real airplane, flying around, and he just got his line check because he flew the airplane for 20 hours getting a line check. Again, the flight model debate, man, it's got to be one of the stupidest things I think I've ever heard. It is so... It's basically just the lazy way of saying, well, this is better than this because I said so. It's basically what it is. Like, it's the most extreme lazy way of having a fight against, like, or having a difference of between the simulators, man. Again, you can literally go into the settings and you can tweak Microsoft Flight Simulator 1,000 times. You can add response curves, you can add this, you can add that. You can literally make this flight simulator fly probably near damn close to what a real 737 flies like. So it really comes down to the end user to sit there and say, oh, it doesn't feel better. I mean, listen, dude, they both don't feel like you're flying the real thing. It's not even like that X-Plane is that much better or Microsoft is that much better. They both don't feel like the same thing, man. It's not... Flight model is not like even a thing. Like I said, it's something that like a mental block that a certain percent of the community has. And again, it's okay, man. I understand, dude. You've probably spent thousands of dollars in X-Plane, and you've got scenery, and you've got airplanes, and it's hard, man. It's hard to admit that there's something better that's out there. I get it, dude. I totally get it. But like to sit there and say, well, the flight model is mostly not eye candy. Listen, dude, again, 95% of us aren't real world pilots. Do you think I give a shit if this airplane flies exactly the way a 737 does? No, man. As long as the airplane is high fidelity, it's fun to fly, it's a challenge to fly, I'm all for it, man. I could care less about what a realistic flight model looks like. You know, like it's silly, man. It's silly, dude. So maybe for the 5% of you that are real pilots out there, sure. Maybe it makes sense to use a different simulator because the physics or the flight model feels better for the certain aircraft that you're flying. Sure, no problem, man. But for most of us in the community, eye candy is a big thing. Because guess what, man? I'll never be flying a 737 around. So what do I care? You know what I care about? Being able to look down and see beautiful textures, being able to look down and look at a world that actually resembles what the world looks like when flying, instead of some convoluted junk that came out 10 years ago with some autogen of the same building repeating itself over and over and over and over again. I'm not interested in that, dude, at all. I'm not interested in that whatsoever, man. Whatsoever. Flight sims in the professional use are for procedural purposes. You want a real flight model, fly a real plane. Well, let's say it exactly. Exactly. Yeah. I just think that Austin had too much pride to admit that he can never compete or come close to Microsoft Flight Simulator. He can't and doesn't have the budget. It's just pure ego, in my opinion. Could be. Could be, man. Yeah. Yeah. Are you ever going to go downtown Toronto again and fly in the real 737 sim? I remember you did some time ago and it was a lot of fun to watch. Yeah, we'll see, man. We'll see, dude, for sure. I'm a real pilot. I want something that looks great, i.e. entertaining, and close enough to what it's like to fly the real thing. Close enough. Systems, I want to be nearly the same. Yeah, because like I said, you're never going to, you know, you're never gonna have a flight model that feels exactly the way that it does. It's literally based off of like numbers and calculations. Like it's not, there's no dynamicness to it. Like that's the beauty of flying in the real world, is that you actually, there's like a dynamic world around you, right? Yeah. I feel that you should care because at the end of the day, it's about being close to the real thing as possible. But for whose purpose, Martin? Maybe, again, dude, for everybody has something different, Martin. You're thinking about this way too, like, with your blinders on, man. Again, I'm going to repeat this. 95% of the flight sim community aren't real pilots, don't care about real flight model, are here because they want a beautiful simulator that they enjoy viewing. Like, for your purpose, sure, man, absolutely. As you can tell, Martin, as we're looking here, I'm going to say that 95% of chat is going against what you're saying. Everybody has a different purpose. And that's perfectly fine, man. There's nothing wrong with you wanting something different out of your simulator. But don't come into a stream and then try and preach like you know everything and, oh, I'm the end-all be-all and X-Plane is far superior because I enjoy it. Who cares, man? Use the simulator for your own purposes, man. And if somebody isn't using a simulator that you're not using, nobody's forcing you to be here, man. Nobody's like, I don't understand. Like, what made you wake up this morning and what made you want to come into my stream and talk about how much better X-Plane is than Microsoft Flight Simulator? Like, that's what I mean, man. It just shows how shallow and how you think your literal shit doesn't stink. Like, there's no other wording. I can't think of any other word. Like, it makes no sense why you would want to why you would want to go approaching this, man. Like, what are you getting out of this right now? Like what are you proving? Are you proving that 95% of the community is not with you and literally doesn't care what you say? That's what I mean. Like, again, man, simulators are all for a different reason. Everybody uses a simulator for a different purpose, a different reason. I'm not saying that your purpose for using a simulator is wrong. I have no clue. I don't even know you, dude. You could be a real world pilot for all I know, man. Who knows? Who knows? But, you know, judging by your character and judging by the way that you're coming in here, talking the way that you're talking, I can almost assure you're probably not a real pilot. Real pilots wouldn't speak like that. So, yeah. It's just your opinion. Okay, but again, Martin, why, I can't say this without being rude, man. Like, whatever. Just whatever, man. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. It is what it is, dude. I mean, you don't, it's okay, man. It's okay, dude. It's okay. Just at the end of the day, it's okay, man. It's okay. Yeah. Even as a real-world avionics tech with small, large CGA aircraft, it's totally different than going into the sim. Of course it is, man. It's bro, listen. You don't have real pilots just like, I'm going to go home and, you know, look at, like, it's so few. There's so few, like, pilots that, like, come home. Like, listen, man, unless you're into the industry and, like, you're into streaming and stuff like that, I mean, there is a few. V1 Simulation, Flight Deck to Sim, Black Box. There's a few real-world pilots that like to share their education through simulators. For the most part, a real pilot, when he's done flying for the day, doesn't want to come home and go fly on his simulator. Okay? Like, why? If you're a real pilot and you're flying 30, 40, 50, 60 hours a week, you literally have no purpose to come home and fly on a simulator. You're literally doing it in the real world, right? Like, so, again, you have to think about that aspect of it. So it's, anyways, it's okay, man. Do whatever you want, man. There's tons of X-Plane streams out there, dude. I think that's where you belong at the end of the day. I clearly, these Microsoft Flight Sim streams are a little bit triggering to you, and yeah, maybe you should go watch one of the plenty of X-Plane streams out there that are going on. You know what I mean, man? There's a ton. I'm sure there's a ton, right, chat? There's a ton. I like to get my license, so I fly the sim. There are a lot of game-based real job. Yeah, for sure. For sure. Is it Nan? Well, Nan means bread, I believe, in Indian. So it's just Nan. I'm going to go get some Nan. It's ironic that people are touting X-Plane 12, but they're watching your Microsoft 2020 streams. That's why I asked them the question, man. I said, like, what made you want to come into here and voice your opinion and have your opinion heard so loudly? You know what I mean? Like, what? That's what I don't get, man. It's like they love X-Plane, but they can't help but come in here and see how good Microsoft looks. You know what I mean?
The only counter-argument they have is flight model. Does MSFS look better? X-Plane has better flight model. Does MSFS have a better way to install add-ons? X-Plane has better flight model. MSFS has cheaper add-ons. X-Plane has better flight model.
It is what it is, man. It is what it is, dude. Like I said, it's a never-ending battle. For some reason, people just love to fight about it, man. I've said it before, dude, and I'll say it again right now, just in case anybody is on the fence about it. Chat, I could care less what simulator you use, okay? If you use X-Plane, great. I am unbelievably happy for you. If you use Microsoft, same thing. I'm unbelievably happy for you. If you can't afford a computer and you're stuck using a mobile simulator, who cares, man? At least you're trying to get involved with the simulator world. It doesn't matter, okay? And I think what people mistake is, like, when I have comments about X-Plane, they take it as like I'm hating on X-Plane. Do you know what I mean? And that's not it at all. I think what people have to understand is I was literally the poster boy for X-Plane. I started my entire streaming career, I started everything being that streamer that, like, wasn't flying P3D and was flying X-Plane. I am the biggest X-Plane fanatic, but you have to know where to draw the line. There's only so much that somebody can take from a company before you start to realize that, damn, okay, this isn't going the way that I thought it was going, and it's time to move on. And it's time to support a company that, yes, I understand it's Microsoft, they're worth billions of dollars, but at the end of the day, Microsoft is continuously improving and making the simulator better, which in my opinion, again, my opinion, deserves my money and my attention. That's it, man. I don't feel that it's, you know, I don't feel that Laminar Research deserves to get my hard-earned money or your hard-earned money the way that they've been going about this simulator. You want to charge me $60 for something that looks like it probably came out 10 years ago? That's up to you, man. And if you want to support it, again, that's completely up to you. Nobody's going to stop you from doing that. But it's just the way it goes, man. It's the way she goes. But at the end of the day, I literally could care less. I don't care what simulator you use. What I have a problem with is people on both sides, man. I'm not just saying the X-Plane users. There's a lot of weird, shitty, Microsoft Flight Sim pilots that go and razz X-Plane forums and go and razz, X-Plane comments and stuff like that. It goes both ways, man. It's extremely toxic for some reason. I have no clue, dude. At the end of the day, fly whatever you prefer and just stay in your lane, man, and do that. It's that simple. You just fly whatever you want, man, and just enjoy it. Who cares what little Timmy down the street thinks about X-Plane or Microsoft Flight Simulator? Literally, who cares? If you enjoy using it, you enjoy using it, man. That's all that matters. Literally. That's all that matters. Let's focus on the approach. Oh, I'm focused. I'm always ready to go. We need to get some ground spoilers out, though. Going a little bit quick. Minimums, going to turn the sounds up. Minimums are 1089, chat. 1089. 1089. Beautiful. 1089 on the minimums. We are on localizer. We are on glide slope. Speed's coming back nice. I'm going to get flaps 1. We're 15 miles out. A little bit of a piggy. Kind of got like a quartering tailwind right now. The stream is sponsored by Laminar Research. You're right. Austin and Laminar Research are too busy, gallivanting across the U.S. and through to St. Martin and spending all the money before it's gone, before they claim bankruptcy. People in general have trouble staying in their own lane. Don't let these trolls upset you. Oh, dude, they don't upset me, Alex. At this point, dude, it's just funny. And if anybody knows me, they know I get listen, dude, I am extremely passionate when it comes to, like, my simulators, man. I've invested a lifetime worth of time and money and effort into these simulators. I just get extremely passionate, man. And I don't get upset, dude, at all. Like, if, this isn't going to ruin my day at all, at all. So, very cool, Yeti. Hopefully we get MCO coming from them soon, man. We need a good MCO. Approach speed today, we're looking for 152 on the approach speed. Everything's looking good. I'm going to dial this back to 180. Let's go, what are we, 10 miles. We go gear down. And we'll go flaps 15 degrees. Speed down to 170. Sounds are going up. 2,500. Are we landing with a tailwind? No, it should be a crosswind. Not quite sure what's going on with it. All right, flaps 25 degrees. We'll roll our speed back down. We're looking for 152. And we'll go flaps 30, which will be our landing flaps today. Lights, good. We're not doing a turnaround, chat. So we can actually record the landing. So we'll record the landing. We'll get some replays. Beautiful wing views out here as well. Looking real good. 2 flights. We're going to land here, and then we're going over to Chicago O'Hare. I didn't have any problems with the FPS yesterday when I flew in last night. All right, chat. Let's have some fun, shall we? Those winds are just a gustin', man. Holy macaroni. All right. Yo, Cam is on, of course. Again, sponsored and presented by the wonderful people over at Thrustmaster. There's links pinned in chat if you're looking at them. Let's do it. You know, Microsoft will one day come out with a new sim and end up, who knows, man? Who knows? All right, my throttles, my airplane. Enjoy, guys. All right, landing checklist. Gear down, 3 green. Flaps are 30 and indicated. Ground spoilers are armed with green light. Cabin crew's been advised. Know what's happening in the glide slope there. We're falling off quickly. Let me get back up on glide slope here, chat. There we go. Glide slope's good. Oh my God, that crosswind. Chat. This is going to be spicy. We're coming in on like an angle. Oh boy. Man, what's with the landings this week, dude? They've just been sheer spiciness. Like, look at our speed, man. We're losing like 10 knots at a time.
Terrain.
Nope.
400.
That's a runway in front of us. No terrain, thanks.
Approaching minimums.
2 right, 2 red. The glide slope's obviously off.
Minimums.
Continue. Oh my lord. Oh, there's some weird shit going on with the runway right
100.
now.
50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Reversers, nose down gently. What in the fuck is going on with this? Oh my lord. Oh my god. What the fuck? Oh, what the fuck? Oh, that's not gonna bode well for the Microsoft. Chat, what the fuck? What the hell is going on with this runway, man? Come on now. That's not okay, chat. That's not okay, man. What is this shit, dude? What is this? This is payware scenery. Oh my dear lord, chat. What the fuck, dude? I thought we were safe after we missed this one, but yeah. Interesting. Yeah. Well, chat. We're here. Surprise. We made it. Okay. Well, there goes me suggesting this airport. I came in on 27 last night, and I had no issues. I came in on this runway. I had no issues landing this runway last night. That sucks, man. Is this one as bad too, or do we just not have to use that runway? Like, what's this one look like? No, this one's good. Fuck, we should have came in on this one, chat. Oh my goodness. Something is... Yeah, this one's fine. That runway's fine. 27 is fine as well over here. This one is fine as well. I mean, chat, I can't be blamed for that. That was a greasy landing. Especially with those winds. I cannot be blamed for this, chat. This is 100% on a scenery developer. Well, with that, like, I was going to showcase the scenery, and I was going to say it's actually, like, a somewhat decent scenery, because it's the first one that actually modeled, like, the Amazon facility over here and shit, but, yeah. I'm running the fix for the scenery, too. I don't understand how you can release scenery like this. Like, what in the fuck is going on, man? Your elevation and your ground data is just absolutely out to lunch. Aircraft beached. You see that? Chat, the aircraft is beached. No, the update, the fix has definitely been applied, man. I installed it. It comes as an EXE. The fix comes as an EXE. Like, this side of the runway is perfectly fine. Not even, though. Like, look at the taxiways and shit. Look at what's going on. Like, the taxiways are just hovering above. The grass is modeled, but it's, like, hovering above. Nah, man. There's something seriously wrong going on with the scenery. Seriously wrong. Like, look at the runway down here, man. Look at this. This is third-party shenanigans at its finest, man. I mean, look at these. Look at these in the... like, as soon as we were coming in, I was like, oh, it's doing weird stuff, man. I like, look at, like, right here. Look at right here how it's, like, the elevation is, like... I don't know, man. It's doing some weird-ass stuff, chat. Ay. Okay, well, that being said, we can watch the replay. we could watch the replay, chat, of the actual landing. I think the landing went pretty well, considering. A little bit all over glide slope, but we were getting our pineapples pushed in from those winds. I don't know why those are stuck open as well, but look, dude, my the PFD's like upside down. Oh shit, dude. Man, we haven't had one of those in a while, chat. That was real interesting. Real interesting, man. Of course, we choose the one runway that's like completely bonkers, and wow. Yeah, those crosswinds must have been really strong to tear up the runway. Man, that is that's a pretty special one right there, chat. Skyline, I don't know what you guys are doing over there, my man, but Skyline, you need to fix your scenery, please. Holy man. Steven, huge no floaties to you, man. 29 months. Says, there goes my lunch. Huge no floaties, man. Thank you very much for support, Steven. I appreciate you. Cut the power. Hold it. Hold it. Hold it. Nice and smooth. We literally bounced immediately. Oh my god. Look at the gear, dude. Oh my... Oh my god, dude. I mean, it was a pretty good landing overall, to be honest with you. I mean, kind of cool. That looks like a nice place to live right there, backing onto the forest. Yeah. Interesting one. Looks fine to me. Just an average landing, no problem. Pulled an XP72. Well, to be fair, XP would have done that on like a nice flat runway, right? We actually ended up having like a completely broken runway. Now we know, chat. Listen, today is one of those days where we learn something together, okay? Now we know if we ever get those types of visual weird things going on the runway, we know that we need to go around. That's definitely what we need to do. We need to go around. Karma is a B. How is there any amount of karma involved in any of this right now, man? We flew into a broken third-party scenery. How is there karma involved in any of this, man? It's literally third-party payware scenery that is clearly hasn't been tested appropriately. As soon as we land, we go... we literally go off like jumps when we land. Here's the one that did us in, right here. It was on the right side. The right side just absolutely mangled that. Oh my dear Lord, chat. Wowzers. Wowzers. All right, okay. We're going to throw it to the Be Right Back screen. We're going to reload, and we'll do our flight from here to Chicago. Obviously, we're not taking this runway for departure or landing, so I'll throw it to the Be Right Back screen. I'll throw some tunes back on. Enjoy the break here, guys. I'll be back in about 5 or 10 minutes after I eat lunch for the flight to Chicago. Obviously, departing on a different runway, correct? Yes, correct. All right. See you guys in a few.
See, this is why I hate Mondays. I spilled my drink and Smitty ended up burning candy with an eye with his cigar.
right here. this moment. Really thought I could control it. So many chances I have blown. At least I'm not doing it alone. 'Cause 2 words, there you got it. And 2 minutes later, we didn't know what we had started. Our mind, now you'll speak to another. Designed to constantly see through each other. You love that, you know that. 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 2 words, then you got it. And 2 minutes later, through mind I can speak to each other. I don't know where we started. 2 minutes later, through mind I can speak to each other. To each other.
Alrighty, chat. Welcome back. Oop, didn't catch that in time. Got it now. Welcome back, chat. Obviously, in a new airplane, as our previous airplane is a complete write-off. Chat, I would also like to point out, though, that I cannot be blamed for this. This does not go on to the tally of famous crashes that we've had. I think we've had 2 or 3 other crashes, so this cannot go against my record, chat. I would just like to point that out. This does not go against my piloting error. This goes against CVG. Look, this guy's coming in on... Oh, brother. You about to have some fun, man. This guy's about to attempt faith as well. Uh-oh. I wonder if he's got the payware scenery or if he's just got default scenery. Go around. Go around. Go around, man. Go around. You're in trouble. Oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy. Anyways, chat, welcome back. Hope you're doing well. We are united for the second leg today. Let's jump inside the aircraft. Let's get this bad boy program ready to rock and roll. We are into we're into Chicago, KORD. So it should be awesome. Let's do it, chat. First things first, let's go upstairs. Battery switch is going on. We'll get the ground power on as well. They have already started boarding the aircraft, so that's good. There you go. Passengers boarding has started now. Beautiful. Cool. Let's go ahead and get our ADIRS IRS set, left side and right side. Beautiful. Continue our flows down here. Everything looks good there. Let's go and flip this to standby power. It's on ground power for now. Everything looks good there. Beautiful. Let's get our panel brightness all the way turned up. Wonderful. Let's get our emergency exits armed. Let's go and get the probe heats on. Beautiful. Hydraulic pumps and window heats on, probe heats and hydraulic pumps stay off until engine start. Engine bleeds are off, isolation valve is open, packs are off. Beautiful. It wants us up to 34,000 feet for this leg. I feel like that's not correct, but we'll plug in 340. We'll see what we want to do. Aft fuel pump can go on. Beautiful. Cool. Spend some time down here on the FMC. Let's get a little bit of brightness actually up on these guys. I think we have ATC out of here as well, so hopefully he gives us 2.7 for departure, because obviously we need to remember now 18 left, 3.6 right are unavailable at this airport. Going to be real hard to recommend this airport now, chat, for obvious reasons. Okay, come down here. FS actions. We're going to go to payload on the zero fuel weight today. We are looking for 64.7. Go ahead and... Oh, everything's in... Hold on. I need to go to return. I forgot this is a new airplane, so we probably have to go through all of this now. PMDG shut up aircraft. We're going to go displays. That's all good. Switch that to kilograms. Good. And then show arc rings. There we go. We'll turn those on. Good. All right. And then we'll go return. We'll go to equipment. And we'll go ahead and window shades. Yes. And then we'll scroll through here. Eyebrow windows, no, that's good, that's good, that's fine. HDS, no, that's good. Continue scrolling through, that's all good. Turn you on. Keep going, that's all good, that's all good, that's all good. Cool. Sweet. Awesome. Return. FS actions. Payload 64.7. Throw that into... Nope. 64.7. Throw that into there. Good. 86% and a half load. So not bad. Go to return tab. Fuel for this leg 6.9. Hey. 6.9 on the fuel chat. Beautiful. Cool. Return. We'll go to FMC. We're going to go to pause and knit. We're sitting on the ground here in Cincinnati. KCVG. We'll go to our next page. We'll grab our left GPS. We'll scroll back. We'll set that. We'll go to our route tab. KCVG over to KORD. We do have a company route, so we'll throw that in there. Call sign today, United 261. We'll throw that in there as well. We'll activate and execute. Beautiful. I did get a PDC, so we'll see what's changed here on the PDC, see if he wants us to do anything. That's good. That's all set. Approved route. Okay. 5 MIE bonnet, and then the Watson 4. Good. All right, cool. Sweet. We can tune to frequency 119.55. We'll get that in there. 119.55. Beautiful. Right, cool. Flip to his frequency there. 119.550. Good. Cool. And let's start working on some things. So we'll go to our departure. We're going to plan for the... what did he give us there? The J-Bench, I think is what it is. J-Bench 5 with the MIE transition. And we're going to plan it out of 2.7. We'll execute that. We'll go to our arrivals. We're going to plan for 2.8 center today on the Watson 4. So we'll find Watson on our list down here. Watson 4. Good with the... bonnet transition, and we're going to plan for ILS 2.8 center via Vogler, and we'll go ahead and execute that. Beautiful. Let's go to our legs page, scroll through, make sure we don't have any discounts, which we don't. Beautiful. Let's go to our NitRef tab. Let's plug in some information. 0 fuel weight today, 64.7 on the burn. We plan on burning 5, reserve of 2. Cost index 35. Once it's at a cruise level, yeah, 3 it's not going to work. Let's go 300, 30,000 feet. We'll execute that. Our average wind component at 30,000 feet is going to be 309 at 61. I think we're going to have a nice little headwind there. Beautiful. We'll execute that. Good. Cool. Let's go to our N1 limits here today. We'll do no derate on the takeoff. That's perfectly fine. We'll go to flaps, 5 degrees. CG weight, 28. Trim value, 434. And we'll wait for our V speeds there. Beautiful. Cool. The baggage loaders should be doing their thing. Oh, they're waiting for... Oh, that's right. I need to... whoa. The passengers are, like, spawning up here. That's a little bit weird. I need to open the doors. Go to FS actions, doors, open up left, and we'll open up those ones as well. Cool. There we go. Sweet. We're just waiting for the baggage loaders now, but we're fully set up. We're ready to go. 6.9 and flight level 420. Oh, baby. You know what's crazy, dude, is that actually was a decent landing. That's what sucks out of all of that, you know? It was actually a decent landing. And oh my god, dude. It's because this one wheel, we hit like a divot, and this one wheel just hit down and then whoo, did some flipping, man. My goodness. Yeah, I'm gonna have to reach out to the developer and let them know that they probably shouldn't be selling their scenery with this, or they have to do some type of disclaimer. Tell people that, you know, I don't know if it's the scenery side of things. I don't know if it's the Microsoft Flight Sim side of things. I'm assuming it's something to do with the scenery, and the elevation data is just maybe not good at this airport. I know that they had something similar happen with Baltimore. It wasn't this developer, but there's a Baltimore scenery as well that there's some weird stuff going on. So yeah, that landing made my weekend. It's only a Monday. Oh man, it was one of those funny ones, dude. One of those funny ones, man. What can you do? What can you do? One of those funny ones, man. Would have been great if you did a full flip and back on the wheels again. I've never seen a plane do a front flip like that. Yeah, it was interesting. It was very interesting, dude. Yeah, I think Microsoft is the scenery, but not that problem. I have no clue, man. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, dude. The landing rate was like 130 foot per minute. It was actually a great landing. It was a great landing, but the second we landed, the ground was just literally a disaster. And you couldn't see it coming in, you know what I mean? Like, from my perspective in the pilot spot, it looked normal. There was some weird, like, stuff going on with it loading as we went, but it looked pretty normal, yeah. Honey lemon chicken? I did, yes, and it was very good. Yes, yes. Thanks for your explanation. It was great to watch. All the laughed. All you can do. Man, like I said, dude, I'm not going to beat myself up about that one, man. If we had absolutely botched the landing, sure, and I caused that, sure. But we were safely down on the ground for a good, 5 to 10 seconds before the airplane just hit a divot and literally flipped forward. So, yeah. Aren't the last plane to land supposed to replace their divots? You would think so, yeah. Last time something like that happened to me was the premium default SFO before it was patched. Interesting. The last time this happened to me, Andy, I was actually in Microsoft flights. I was actually in X-Plane that I can remember. I was actually in X-Plane, and I don't know if it was Dusseldorf or somewhere around there. I had a scenery error. There was like an error, and the runway was actually like, I don't even know, it was like 10 feet, 30 feet below where it was supposed to be. And yeah, a 3-hour flight into a forward somersault. Yeah, that's not going to be fun. Yeah, for sure. Would you do some 800 Sunwing flight sometime in the future? Sunwing ops down to the Caribbean? Absolutely, Dom. Yeah, we've done a few before. Yeah. Ike, I'm not sure how important it is. Good quality yoke is. I've got the cheapest yoke, and there is, and the 737 seems impossible to land smoothly. That could be the problem, Kevin. Depends what yoke you're using, man. Yeah, for sure. That can definitely help. Mohammed, thanks so much for 29 rupees. Appreciate you, my friend. Huge no floaties to you, sir. Thank you very, very much for supporting the streams. Appreciate that, man. Thank you so much. They expect people to pay for that? Yeah, like I was mentioning, the rest of the scenery is actually somewhat decent. It's not the worst scenery that I've seen. It's definitely not the best. But I don't know how there's not like a major disclaimer when buying the scenery that something is wrong with 18 left. Now, that being said, there is, when I downloaded the scenery yesterday, there's an initial install and then there's a patch that goes over top of it. They call it, it's just an MSFS fix, it says. I gotta be honest with you, the downloading directly from them hasn't been the best experience. I got to admit that there's something seriously not working properly with that. So yeah, I'm not too sure. Someone said C2A had a dono during the break. Yes, I saw it. We're all having a good laugh. I heard it. Yep. So this is why I hate Mondays. I spilled my drink and Smitty ended up burning candy with an eye with his cigar. Yeah, that was a good one, man. I no floated him while I was eating my lunch. They should have updated the no tabs for that runway. Exactly, Kevin. That's what I'm saying, man. Do you prefer a yoke or a side stick? Kevin, I have more fun flying with a yoke because it's more hands-on, I find. But yeah. I think the Soviet judge gave us a 9-2. I mean, like I said, that the actual landing was a great landing. It was just the ground afterwards. A little bit of a disaster of the ground. Yeah. What could be the reason that the zero fuel weight in the FMS is higher than what SimBrief is not possible to change? You don't have the right profile selected, Andreas. You're getting conflicting weights between the two of them. That would be my only guess. Speaking of landing rate, I think we need to open up. No, I got it again. LRM's open. We got our charts open. All right, cool. The Watson 4 arrival. We're going to be up here, and we're coming into runway 28. Should be a nice arrival. Should be a nice flight, chat. And obviously, we're gonna ask him that we have ATC now. Indianapolis Center came online, so we're gonna ask him if we can depart on runway 27 because, yeah, for obvious reasons. What was the rate? 130 foot per minute was the landing rate. Yeah. One more thought, Cap. This also happened to me once after the payware BWI came out because I forgot to remove the freeware one I was using. No, well, Andy, they actually, like I was mentioning, when BWI came out, they actually had to release like a couple patches because there were some other things going on. So, had the same experience the other day at CVG. I landed, crashed as well. Damn, that's weird. It's got to be that runway, man. Maybe that's what everybody was talking about, saying don't buy the scenery, but. Yeah, they patched it, Andy. Yeah, but it could have been because you're running two different sceneries. But I know on release it took them like 2 or 3 patches to be pushed out before that. So, The ATIS says runway 27. Awesome. Great. Jason, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome aboard. I hope all's well. Interesting for sure. Interesting for sure. All right. We almost got the passengers boarded. The cargo is finished loading now. Should get them to drive away. And we've got 22 more passengers to go. So let's jump inside the cockpit. Didn't mean to do that. Let's jump inside the cockpit. We've got the aft fuel pump on. We'll go ahead and spool up the APU while we're sitting here and hanging out. Bring it out here. We'll listen to that bad boy spooling up. Just taking off from London to Dubai, capped on a simulator, flying E380 Emirates. Very cool. Enjoy, man. Patches designed the runway. By the way, that's a perfectly normal runway here in Malta. Ay, ay, ay. Hey, Gavin, just want to say, really enjoy your vids that you have. Made my day and not having a good day. Hey, man, thanks, dude. Appreciate you. Say, look, everybody, I'll take a little bit of, I'll take it on the chin today. Everybody can have a good laugh. I already know this is going to come to haunt me. People are going to be talking about this from months from now, chat. I'm already telling you, man. Watch. In like 2 months from now, somebody's be like, Captain, remember that time that you crash landed in CVG? You're not a good pilot. It's going to happen. Watch. It's coming. For sure. 18 left. Hide your wife. Hide your kids. Something, man. Jesus, dude. All right, upstairs, let's get our APU gen left side and right side. APU bleed comes on, duct pressure comes alive, hydro pumps are on. Good. Everything looks good here. We'll flip you to APU gen. You can stay on standby power. Beautiful. We're just getting the last passengers on board here, chat. Count on it. Oh, 100%, dude. 100%. Been a while since we've had one of those back in the XP days. Yeah, that's what I was saying. The last time that happened was actually, we were flying in Germany, I think. I think it was Dusseldorf. It may be one of the other airports out there, but I'm pretty sure we're flying in Germany. And yeah. Yeah, that airport took an Ohio city name, therefore they got Ohio quality. Well, I don't know. I can't speak on any of that. Never been there, but... All right, chat. We've got our full passengers on board. Let's prepare for pushback and departure now. Beautiful. Back upstairs. Oops. Sorry. Back upstairs. Let's get our logo light. Let's get our anti-collision light. APU bleed is on. Beautiful. We'll get the rest of our fuel pumps on. Let's come down here. We're going to close door, and close door. We're then going to go to our ground services. We're going to remove the ground power unit and remove the wheel chocks.
Hello, Captain.
Beautiful. Sweet. Wish we had a good KBNA scenery. Someone's making one feel there, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it's going to be any good, to be honest with you. That train cracking nonsense was everywhere in the sim before the sim update 5 or so. Had so many landings ruined by runway cracks all over the place. Interesting. That's weird, man. That wouldn't have happened if you were flying X-Plane 12. Who knows, man. It's happened to me in X-Plane more than it's happened to me in Microsoft Flight Sim. So, yeah, who knows, man. Who knows, dude. Again, though, guys, I would like to point out, okay, it's hard to call that a crash. I feel like that's more of a scenery issue. You know what I mean? Right? Like, I hear everybody in chats going, oh, XP72, Captain Canada pulled an XP72. Listen, I'll be things real clear right now. Every time I've watched XP72 crash, it's been pilot error or pilot fault. I hardly think that that was pilot fault. That was pretty much out of my control. Again, from my perspective, I obviously couldn't see that the runway was that bjorked up, right? Obviously. If I had known that the scenery was going to be that bad, I would have 100% gone around and we would have gone to another runway. We could have gone 18 right. We could have gone 27. There was tons of things that we could have done. So I just would like to point that out. As much as I'm okay with everybody having a laugh and haha, yeah, it was all fun and games, but at the same point, like I'd also like to point out that there's really nothing I could have done on that one. That was more of a unfortunate scenery issue. Now that being said, now we know that we can't land on that runway here coming back into here. I'm going to reach out to the developer after stream. I'm going to send them a quick email and I'm just going to link the chat. I'll go and clip it. I'm sure somebody's already got a clip anyway. So, I'll go and get a clip of that and I'll send that to them and I'll be like, I'm Not quite sure how you can release scenery knowing that this is an issue. I mean, as a scenery developer, for somebody flying in for the first time, sure, you know, like, you have no clue, right? But for a scenery developer to release scenery like that, that's a little much, you know what I mean? Park brake is off. The add-on is causing Kutal script engine to restart. Please run live update. Do you wish to see the error log? No. Do you want to restart Kutal? Replying no will quit. Yes. That's a weird one, chat. What is going on today? Do we just break everything in the simulator? Everything's broken, chat. That's a new one, too. I've never had that error before. Maybe there is an update that I don't know about. That's a new one, chat. That's a new one. Just as soon as you updated, you can do it later in the flight. Yeah, I don't know why it would spam that on me, though, right? Wakeem, thanks for your support, man. Appreciate you, dude. 9 months as a business class subscription. Huge no floaties, my man. Thank you very much for supporting the streams. Really do appreciate you, dude. Thank you, thank you, thank you. No, I know, but I'm just saying there was a lot of people in chat doing the whole XP reference and stuff, and I was like, well, let's hold on a second here, man. Everything that I've seen, we've been talking about, you know, not flying the airplane correctly. Again, we touched down. We had a beautiful landing, especially for like 15 to 20 knot gusting crosswinds. We had a great landing, but it was after the landing. Yeah, got a little bit crazy. I get that GSX error all the time with random sceneries in Japan. Weird, man. GSX did crash on me before once, but that's all, and then it's all it was. All right. Very weird, man. Very weird. WestJet's offering service in May between BNA and YVR. There you go. It's like when V1 got swatted down in the Avro coming out of Lake Tahoe twice. Yeah, weird things, man. Like I said, sometimes there's just some weird sceneries. There's certain parts of the world where the elevation data can be off, or there's just weird things going on, you know? It appears that there is an update. Awesome. Well, there we go.
Locking gear.
Hopefully we can get her to push back before she does that again. We're looking at 157 on the VR speed. I'm going to put in 155 right now. That's the life of a streamer. Don't be offended by those. Oh, never get offended, dude. Never, ever, ever.
Release parking brakes. Commencing push. All engines clear.
See, he keeps doing that. All right, chat. We're going classic today. We're going Shift P, baby. Let's go. Shift P it. Shift P? Will you work? I don't know why it keeps doing it. Obviously, something's broken. Shift P. I thought Shift P was like the default push me back. Park brake's off. No, it's as soon as I use the PMDG. Ah, you're right. I probably can do that. Yeah. How the hell do you do that? Is it in here somewhere? Ground power, air star, jetway, no. Potable water, no. Maintenance, fuel trucks, no. No. It's from return. Where? Ground pushback. Ah, thank you. Straight out. Feet. Can you like stop it? Select tug. Sure. And straight out. Sure. Feet. I don't know. How many feet do I want? Probably like 100 feet, maybe? I don't know. Let's go 100 feet. What? Why? 100. Okay. Start. I guess I can stop them at any point as well.
We've been cleared for pushback and start straight back.
Yes.
Roger that. Ready for push straight back. Brakes off. Brakes released.
PG comes with its own pushback? Yes, it can. Yes. All right, there's our pushback. Wonderful. Now he's just going to go straight. So, if we go upstairs, everything's looking good. APU bleed, that's good. Let's go engine number 2 over to ground.
Well, you were right. We were most certainly getting our pineapples pushed in on final. Kids, that is what you call having a sixth sense.
I felt it. Huge love floaties to you, C2A, as always, my man. Thank you for the support, dude. Appreciate you. Here comes 25%. We'll introduce fuel. Alright, I'm actually going to get him to stop us right there. Stop. Beautiful. And none. Park brake. Good. Starter cutout. Engine number 1 over the ground. Looks like not even GSX likes this airport. Yeah, something weird's going on. Apparently, I guess I'll have to update GSX, but start valve open, N2 percentage rising. Looking for 25%. Good. We'll introduce fuel. Engine number 1. Skyline simulations. We held up this Airbus. I feel bad now. The same company that made the MD-11? No. Alright, engine gen 1, engine gen 2, yaw damper's on, probe heats are on, engine bleeds are on, APU bleed is off, PAX auto, isolation valve auto. We're going to put in 30,000. APU goes off, start switches to continuous, taxi light comes on, and we'll set flaps 5 degrees. We'll call up the controller, let them know we're ready to taxi.
Walker 933 heading 260 is going clear visual approach, runway 23 left.
Joint approach, runway 23, Walker 933.
Alright, V speed's 45, 47, 57. And our trim value is 4.5. Should be good right about there.
7,
cool. What happened with the pushback? It's not working. Pardon me. And if we go up, everything looks good there. Union Center United 261 with information Oscar ready to taxi runway 27.
United 260 on runway 27, taxi via Romeo Juliet Kilo 1.
Romeo Juliet Kilo 1, United 261.
American 1700, you can
All right.
taxi
Park brakes are off.
Mike
Let's go.
Cross runway 367.
Alright, Mike Sierra, request your consent. We're going to rank 3 for 1700.
I know, you guys are good, man. No worries. Hey, Kevin, just missed that landing. What in the blue was wrong with that runway? Dude.
United,
It was cursed.
72, runway 27.
Cursed runways.
Company 739.
Alright, he wants us Juliet Romeo. Romeo Juliet Kilo 1.
933,
Sweet.
23 left, good line.
Early 923 left, Walker 933.
Igor, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Appreciate you being here. That was butter until the gypsy concrete pavers got you. Dude, it's weird stuff going on for sure.
American 1443, if I
Weird
didn't get it to you,
stuff.
on the temp level 300.
Alright, turn on to Romeo.
Turn left, I think 090, just going to maintain 4,000, vector spawn. 4,090, United 75.
Maybe Harry put a spell on it. Hope the takeoff runway is not cursed. No, it's fine. It's only that one runway, man. It's only that one runway. The other runways are fine. So if we fly back into here, we'll just always have to remember we cannot use 18 left or 36 right. If we land, we got to take the right side, center, or the 2 7s and 9s. Yeah. Because otherwise, we gonna die. Flight director, left side, right side, auto throttle, VNAV, LNAV. Initial climb was
1443, direct to
6,000.
Pocket City, Papa, X-ray, Victor.
The runway flipped the plane, AJ. We landed and the runway literally has like 5-foot divots in it everywhere. And we hit a divot the wrong way.
Maintain level 280, that'll be your final.
And the plane flipped over, man.
280 will be
She
your final.
flipped on over. Oh my. See, chat? I'm not the only one, chat. You see? All kinds of funny things are happening today, chat. Chat, it's not just me, chat. I told you, it's not just me, okay? It's not just me. Oh my dear lord, dude. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Charlie, Lima, Center, radar contact, and recycle transponder squad.
This man is having some issues, chat. He is having some issues.
United 1075, turn 10 degrees right.
Oh my
10
lord.
degrees to the right, and 1075.
Oh shit.
United 621, runway 27, clear for takeoff.
Runway 27 clear for takeoff, United 621, thanks. Oh my goodness, chat. Alright, landing lights, runway turn off, strobe lights, wing lights. Let's get it, chat. Would you get a reimbursement in case from the developer? It's real hard to get reimbursements from sceneries, man, if I'm being honest with you. It's very difficult because now you can literally just keep this scenery forever and they have to reimburse you your money. It's one of those weird things, man. Will I get a reimbursement? No, but at least what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my pull in the flight sim community to reach out to them and be like, hey guys, you may want to take issue to this because I kind of just landed and showed your airplane to 500 people, potential customers, and this is what happened. Yoke Cam is going on. Once again, this Yoke Cam is sponsored by the wonderful people over at Thrustmaster. This is the Thrustmaster Yoke Cam. If you guys want any more info about them, you can click on the links above. Let's get it, chat. Sounds are going up. Enjoy the departure, my amigos. Chrono's on. Let's get it. Toga.
United 32, correction, United 72, runway 27, left way, it'll be a second for intro.
Takeoff power set. Airspeed's alive.
80 knots.
Cross checked. See, this runway's fine. No issues.
V1. Rotate.
Rotate.
Positive rate of climb.
Gear up. Gee, that was nice. Nice and smooth.
And center Charlie X-ray,
Right into the wind. Beauty.
But I'm on the watching for this time. Okay, direct to Bont, walking forecast.
It's not bad scenery. It's just that one runway, man, which I guess is making it bad, but I hope they can fix that.
And 7 Charlie X-ray, what's your filed altitude? I'm still showing the 12,000, that's Chicago.
Auto brake off.
320.
Gear up and off. Retractable landing lights coming out. Runway turn off.
261,
Wing lights.
contact altitude.
3,000. 261. Flaps position 1.
1075, turn right, heading. Make it 240, intercept the 27 localizer. Right, 240 for the 27 localizer. Yeah, 1075. Yeah, 261, thanks. On the same flight level 230, clear direct to Johnny Ben.
230, and can I get that direct again for United 261?
Yeah, 261, J Ben.
J-bench, thanks. 261.
United 7-2, runway
Flaps
27
clean.
for takeoff.
Right turn to J-bench.
United 3852, Chicago 120-135.
735, United 3852, Lucia.
Bumpy.
No, they don't have to protect.
United 2807, runway 27. Which way are you facing? United 2807.
I'll get the 27.
What direction, east or west, are you facing?
I'm facing east.
United 2807, runway 27, taxi via Juliet 2 kilo.
All right, 6,000 feet. Autopilot's coming on. Back up into the flight deck. There we go, chat.
United 1075, airport.
Normal
is,
departure.
1 o'clock and about 1.6 miles.
Normal
north.
departure after a normal
Airport in
arrival,
United
right, chat?
1075. United 1075 for visual first flight 27.
Cleared for the visual 27, United 1075.
Might want to check, but my BMW Seattle scenery is also messed up. No, CST, my Seattle scenery is perfectly fine. We flew out of it the other day. What you have to do is you have to make sure that you uninstall the handcrafted scenery first, then install the BMW scenery. So you have to make sure that there's nothing there so that there's a fresh slate. I've heard people have issues when they still have the default installed and then they install the BMW on top and then remove the default. So delete everything, remove the default scenery, remove the BMW scenery, and yeah, and then reinstall the BMW scenery and you should be good.
November 195.
Your luck with this plane has been sketchy lately. Well, I mean, yeah, I mean, we had the TCAS that kind of ruined everything on the long haul the other day, but that's a PMDG bug that's been around for a while. Nice, AJ.
United 72, Indy Center, radar contact, southeast.
There's 10,000 feet, chat. Let's go. Landing lights off, engine start switches off, and we'll go ahead and seatbelt sign to the auto position. Should add that on as well. And wing lights can come off. Beautiful. Keep it climbing. Keep it climbing. Yeah, try and remove everything and then reinstall the other one. Should work. Yeah. It's a PMDG, Harry.
Yeah, 261, maintain 300 ounce or greater.
So what's the weather doing right now in 300 knots or greater for United 261? Weather right now in Chicago is 300 at 11, few at 25,000. 28 center is definitely perfect for landing. Should be nice. Exclamation point scenery 2 if you'd like the
carrier home.
Like the Chicago scenery that we're flying into as well. Do you use ultra settings? No, high end, Sean. You could put exclamation point MSFS in chat.
Foxtrot November Bravo 175, your radar, or 195 rather, your radar contact 10 miles northeast of Parkersburg, flight level 380.
Beauty. Remember, guys, don't forget to smash down that thumbs up. We are looking for 350 likes on today's stream. Hopefully we can hit that.
Alright, so it's good. Indy Center, 6324 at CM8 when we get our VFR clearance out to Cincinnati.
Good speed 224.
You got my installed Microsoft Flight Simulator through the Xbox app on my PC. Feel like it doesn't look as good as it should. Should I have installed it through Steam or does it not matter? Shouldn't matter. Through Steam, through Microsoft, the quality should not change.
224, read back correct, 28 left.
Quality should not change. We got Chicago Center online, 12035. We'll get that pre-programmed. Good.
Delta 606, Indy Center, hello, descend via the jacks to arrival, runway 23 right.
The ortho out here is just banging though, it's so nice. Look at that.
United 72, maintain 250 knots.
I think this is the Javiation plane, so it actually has the United interior.
United 261, climb maintain for level 280.
280, will that be our final today for United 261?
Most likely, unless you're going to speed up your climb any.
We'll keep 280, thanks. All right, init ref, we're going to reset that now. We're going to go to our performance data. We're going to set 280, 28,000 feet. That's what he wants as our final cruise altitude today. And we'll just make sure to reset that on our pressurization panel, 280. And there we go, beautiful. JV, you should make some of my favorite liveries top notch. Dude, they're the best, man, for sure. Yeah, they are the best. He does not miss. He does not miss, man. Fred, what's up, dude? Good to see you, man. Are hot dogs and ketchup in separate cargo holds? Yes, absolutely. Absolutely, Reggie. Absolutely, man. I love how they fix the roads in snow now to look more realistic in winter. Yeah, it looks awesome, Joey. Yeah, I agree.
Landing clearance. Yeah, I did 1075 on the 27 clear to land thing. 27 lots clear to, or 27 clear to land, United 1075. 7 Charlie X-ray. What are you, a Vision Jet or what's your aircraft type?
I'm sorry. I can refile it for you.
Rod Dog, what's up, my man? Good to see you, dude.
750 10.
Roger. I figured you were doing a little faster at Vision Jet, but no, that's fine. I just changed it.
Tenure to MOBA, 8 months. Thanks for support, man. Appreciate you, dude. Says you have an excellent future as a stunt pilot. Nice. Huge up floaties to you, man. Thanks so much for the last 8 months of support, dude. Appreciate you, man. Of course on a Monday, chat, right? It has to happen on a Monday. The only time that something like this would happen is on a Monday as I'm finishing up the week.
To have 120 knot wind out of the northwest up there.
This guy's downloading Microsoft Flight Simulator now. Will my $30 Thrustmaster joystick work well enough on it? Should be good, Harrison. Yeah. Covington Airport broken. Covington, Cincinnati. What's up, Cap? How long is the stream going to go? Just joined. We're on our last leg now. Should be in about 45, 50 minutes. We should be into Chicago.
So Jason 7 Charlie X-ray, turn 1515 degrees right. It'll be the sequence to Chicago.
15 right for sequence, 7 Charlie X-ray.
And good speed 224, Indy Center ready for taxi 2 left.
Any other airline? Yeah. Was that clear for takeoff?
No. United 2807, runway 27 on.
No.
Runway 27 light up.
Good speed 224, runway 28 left, taxi via Charlie.
28 left via Charlie, good speed 224.
United 261, what's yours?
320.
Thanks.
Merv, what's up, man? FSC 175 had another update. Actually seeing some progress. Hope they keep it going. Still too early to tell, Colby. Yeah, good that you're actually getting some minimal updates. Do I fly IRL? I do not, Will. No. Just watch a landing in CVG. What were those texture glitches? Yeah, you're telling me, man. You were telling me. Welcome back, Bros Place.
Kilo Golf, cross 18 center, United 1075. United 72, I'll have normal speed for you shortly.
So I definitely cannot suggest that scenery, that's for sure. Can't suggest it, chat. As much as I'd like to, I don't think we can suggest that scenery. Not yet. Heading on holiday to the UAE next week, going to Dubai and Abu Dhabi. Nice, Fred. That's going to be awesome, dude. Very, very cool. Jealous.
We have Bravo board. Alpha 20 is our stand. We're at 737-800.
My vacations this year are Houston and Los Angeles. Well, outside Los Angeles, Ontario. Those are my vacations this year.
Oh, direct to bonnet now.
Turns out United does 739 on this route. Yep, they do. They do the 738, A320s. They do RJ900s sometimes, John. It's weird, yeah. How long does it take you to load into the simulator with all these add-ons? Not long. Less than 5 minutes. Did Aerosoft release the paint kit? Someone mentioned it yesterday. I'm not sure. You'd have to go to the Aerosoft website.
Yeah.
I'm going through 2,100.
Yeah, 2807, climb maintain, flight level 280. Tweet. United 72, you can maintain 270 now.
Just confirm 027 knots 3972.
Affirmative. Set 7 Charlie X-ray, just going to maintain flight level 280.
2807 Charlie X-ray.
Do you think they'll fix the scenery? Yeah, for sure. Always fine. What's up, my man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back, sir. Hopefully they fix the scenery, man. I don't know. Hopefully they do.
Yeah, 261, connect Chicago, 120.35.
12035. Thanks for ATC, man. We'll see you soon. United 261.
Bye.
All right. Got the 900 time to fly. Nice. Afik, enjoy, dude. What is your favorite add-on play in the flight sim history? Oh, I don't know, dude. There's so many good ones, man. So many good ones. Q400 by Fly J Sim. The A320 by Phoenix. PMDG 73. There's so many, man. Maybe this runway is a feature. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think so. How the flight's going? Saw the passengers got some more bang for their buck on the first one? Yes. Welcome, Maverick. If you're going to fly into the scenery, avoid 18 left, 36 right. Do not land there. Yeah. Chicago Center, good afternoon. United 261, flight level 280.
261, Chicago Center, Russia.
Toothpaste liver on the PMDG 777 would look, yes, I agree. Yeah, it's going to look good. So does the new one, though, man. Yeah, so does the new one.
1978.
Microsoft has entered ragdoll mode. Jeez. Pretty crazy, man. She flipped. I think the fuselage would have been completely totaled if that was the case. Was the next stream cap? No, Thursday is the next stream. Well, Wednesday night and then Thursday.
Cessna 300 Papa Whiskey. Roger, thanks. Fox, maintain VFR, your frequency change first. Bye-bye.
Center 777 Charlie X-ray with you, flight level 280-290. That's fine.
Still find it crazy how long and straight the roads are in the U.S. A lot of them, yeah. Well, it's just huge, vast area, right, Fred? It's just miles and miles, kilometers of nothing. It's a huge landmass, man. What if any like major cities we're flying over? What do we got here? This is Cam I, Delaware County. Okay. Pretty much it.
Roger, United 72, welcome on board.
99 miles till top of descent. Are there any Thrustmaster discounts currently for the Boeing yoke? No, Matt, not currently.
No. 261 cross Watson and maintain level 240.
Watson for 240, United 261. All right, so he wants us, let's go 310, 240 at Watson. We'll execute that.
Center, good afternoon, United 1639, direct earned, passing 9,200.
So 50 miles till top of descent, chat. Do the versers work with the TCA Boeing yoke pack? Yeah, absolutely. Yep, should be plug and play, man. Plug and play. Thrustmaster needs to make a tiller. I agree. I agree. That's actually something that I've brought up to them a couple times, JWC. They need to make an affordable tiller based off of like, I don't know if they could use the joystick. They probably could use like a joystick design with it. I don't know. But I agree, 100%, man. And I'm going to push that even more this year. I'm going to push that with them, man. They need to make a tiller.
Number 777 Charlie X-ray, contact Watson.
What was my first operating system? I don't know. I remember. Does the Thrustmaster throttle have a spoiler arm option? No. No. Well, it does have a spoiler, but it's not like a detent. Is somebody made? Maybe somebody's made little detents for them. I don't know. Really need a tiller for the yoke since there's no twist axis. I agree. Yeah, use a TCA Airbus as a tiller works great. Yeah, true, true. Just caught up to the ground loop in CVG. Yeah, it's quite special. There's a big fly-by-wire versus Phoenix thing going on. What is your opinion and what do you prefer? Oh, it's not even a debate, dude. The Phoenix is miles and miles ahead. What fly-by-wire has done for freeware is amazing, and I don't want to. It is absolutely fantastic what they've been able to do. But that being said, the Phoenix is leaps and bounds in almost every way. Yeah. Do you have the 737 throttle mod for your levers? I do. Yeah. I hear you. 3x5 for United 261.
United 261, you're clear direct hulls, cross hulls at maintain 12000, 300 knots, your altimeter 2983.
Alrighty, direct hulls, and can you repeat that? Sorry for your mic. Seemed to be breaking up there. I think it got better towards the end. 261.
Roger, it'll be hulls at maintain 12000, 300 knots.
Hulls for 12000, 300 knots for United 261. Alright, he wants 300 knots, 12000, 12,000 feet for hulls, and we'll execute that. Okay, so with that, top of descent's going to be in 38 miles. Okay. So we're direct hulls and 233. Okay, let's do it. Isn't the Phoenix terrible in performance? No. Not bad at all. It was on initial release. It definitely had some performance issues. But, no. It's perfectly fine. You excited for the 5-hour 380? Meh. I already have the 800 looking for another. Should I go with the 700 or the 900? I really want the 900 just for the ER. I'd go with the 900. A lot more options that you can do with the 900. Pretty much anywhere the 700 goes, the 800 can go. The 900's a little bit longer and gives you a little bit more of a, you know, you could do some pretty cool flights with it, man. Especially with like the auxiliary tanks and stuff. El Bapino, what's up, man? And I do, Joey. Yeah, it's called the Flight Sim Factory. If you go to etsy.com and check Flight Sim Factory. Yeah. 2 months ago, I glued my rubber feet to the Cytec yokes to the wood table using instant glue. Since its border is too thick, I've had a hard time removing it. Some coating broke off. Yeah, no kidding. Jesus. No kidding. All right, so we know we're allowed to go down 12,000 feet. So we'll do that now. We also should be good pilots and sync up our heading in case there was ever an issue. Good? Cool. So we're cleared 12,000 feet. Top of descent will be in 28 miles, chat. 28 miles.
More to the right, 7 Charlie, sir.
ProDesk Sim has detent mods for the honeycomb. There you go. Hey Cap, how worth is SimBrief? Debating whether I want a manual input flight plans or pay for the simpler. SimBrief is free, Brian. SimBrief is completely free. It doesn't cost you a dime. I think maybe you're talking about Navigraph. Navigraph is the paid software that I use to like look at charts and stuff like that. You can see the nice little shortcut that he's given us direct hulls here. But yeah, SimBrief is free, man. Yeah, and it's worth every penny because it's free. It's a great little tool, man, for sure. Great little tool. Cockpit just froze up right now like you had the other day. Seems like the 900 isn't ready for long hauls as the problem happens around the 2-hour mark. It happened to us probably closer to the 4.5 hour mark. Yeah. SimBrief is great if you want a logbook and SimBrief? No, SimBrief just gives you real world flight plans with fuel numbers and all that stuff, right? Sim Toolkit Pro, yes, got you. Yeah. Hey Captain, how's it going? Doing well, unrealistically stupid. How are you, my friend? Hope all is well.
Now,
where did this flight land, chat? Oh. Let's see where they landed. And parked. Oh boy, okay. We can go to Bravo 2. Bravo 2-ish? Yeah, okay. Interesting how they made them taxi. Look at this. Look at this taxi these guys had to do. So they arrived in a 320? Yeah, 320. They arrived on 28 Center, vacated, backtracked all the way, then across the runway, over through here, all the way around, and then down into their gate. Instead of just like, imagine pulling off, crossing, up and over and in. Like, it's such a pain in the ass. I couldn't imagine being a pilot in Chicago, man. ORD, like just a nightmare. That taxi probably took them 30 minutes too, waiting for traffic and all that other stuff. Pretty crazy, man. Sasha's telling Black Box 711 how to fly on his stream. Oh boy. Good old Sasha, man. What kind of taxi is this? I don't know, dude. Dalweed, everything's good, my man. It's like the instructions default ATC gives you. Yeah, exactly, yeah. I think Microsoft as a sim is still quite not ready for long hauls yet. Seems like everything over 4 hours, you're bound to see something go wrong. I've had personal experience too. We've done many long hauls, man. We've had no issues. I guess it just depends on the airplane. It's not a taxi, that's a journey. No kidding. Max, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome aboard. Curse Poppy, what's up, man? Welcome back as well. Hope you're doing well. Finn, thanks for your subscription, man. Welcome. Takeoff, how was the CVG scenery?
American 525.
Not the best. Long hauls for third-party planes, default ones are fine, I guess. I'm trying to think of like what I've done a long haul with. We've done a long haul in the Phoenix. We've done one in the 7.3. We've done them in the A310. I don't know. I guess, maybe. All right, there's descent, chat.
Can you say the complete numbers again?
You think ETC could offer a more direct taxi route? Yeah, definitely. That's why I was like, huh. That's weird. Where are we flying to? Right up here, man. KORD. KORD. Damn, nice arc. That's a long one, dude. That is a long one, my man. Nice little shortcut we got? Yeah, it was. Definitely was. He's getting everybody ready at Hulls, and then we're going to go out like that, over the water, and we should get a beautiful view. Should be passing right past on our left wing here. Left and right wing. Downtown Chicago. Should be nice, man. We really need that 330? We do, yeah. We do, man. Fly by any balloons today? No, surprisingly not. Did CTP in the 787? Yeah. How long have I had my mic for? Since after the expo in 2019. I think I got it towards the end of 2019. So a couple years now, 2-3 years. What's the medicine? Was it Macintosh apple or something? It literally tastes like an apple. It's kind of weird. Kind of weird. They've been doing some crazy stuff with the oils up here, man. The terpenes that are being added, it's crazy. What was my first flight sim? The first flight sim that I ever spent money and bought myself was FSX. probably back in what, 2010 it came out, something like that. And then yeah, I think FSX. Then I used FSX for years until I was introduced to X-Plane 9 by a friend. And then I did X-Plane 9, X-Plane 10, X-Plane 11, and then I switched over to Microsoft. 7-4 ops on a Kaitak when the PMDG drops for the first long haul flight, most likely. A big good one. Apple a day keeps a doctor away. Hell yeah, dude. FSX released in 2006. Yeah, I didn't get it right away. I was kind of like in that in-between phase. I wasn't really interested, and yeah, I think I picked it up in like 2010, 2009, 2010. Got the Hogwarts After Dark ready in the next tab, as I missed it. I really wanted to watch it. It was a lot of fun, Strody. We're going to do another one on Wednesday, I think. We're going to do episode 2. Microcomputer Aviator in 1985. Whew. Have you ever done any full flights for the default 7374?
650 Whiskey Charlie.
Oh, back in the day for sure, Sammy. Yeah. Back in the day for sure.
3235, I'm in the altitude. Climb and maintain flight level 280, that is your final.
280, walk 3235.
Wish Microsoft had a mission like FSX. That Vegas Area 51 ops was fun. I'm sure they'll add some more, to be honest with you. Any farm sim after dark? Spin a fat minute. We'll see, V-Chef. We'll see, man. We're back under contract with Thrustmaster for another year. So there's definitely going to be some more truck sim, some more farm sim down the line. I just don't know when. Yeah. Which runway? I think they're going to give us 28 center, Dan. That's what I'm planning. But I'm sure they'll let me know here soon. You remember having FS5 for my first computer in 2000? I think it was Windows 95. Yeah, I remember Windows 95. I remember that. Hecat watching you from school right now. Nice, Aston. Welcome in. You'll join the farm. You'll join the farm and help. Yeah, I should make one like a multiplayer thing. Are you descending still, sir? Yes, we are. Cool. We're gonna go to descent. We're gonna forecast our winds. Should have done that a little bit earlier, but that's fine. I'm also gonna pull the most recent weather.
Who's the other one calling? Sorry.
Captain, you do a drone check before landing again so we make sure we survive this time. Yeah, we'll be fine, man. We'll be fine. I believe it. We'll be fine. 2982 famous last words, right? We'll be fine.
November 650 Whiskey Charlie. Let's take you 537 D1390 0. That's fine.
Cool. Got our winds in. And 2982 on the altimeter.
2807 Chicago Center. Something 278 Louis minus AC to the east. Cleveland's offline.
All right, 2982 is in, and like I said, we're gonna set up for the ILS 28 center.
Chicago Center. Clear direct hold. Cross hold at maintain 12000.
Look at the runway, it's crazy.
Steel hair altimeter 2982.
We'll plan 28 center. 108.95.
Clear direct hold.
A firm hold. Hotel Uniform Lima Lima Sierra.
I don't keep it on the flight plan.
One 108.
2807. Sorry about that. I thought I'd give you the reroute. Advisor to copy. I have a reroute for you.
108.95.
I am ready to reroute.
2807 cleared to the O'Hare Airport.
273 on the front course.
How would it be the what?
American 525 Chicago Center, you're on this frequency. United 2807 cross calls at maintain 12000 300 knots. The O'Hare altimeter 2984.
Auto brake 3.
12000.
Cool. And then we'll set minimums. which will be 8:51. Vishat, thanks so much, man. Appreciate you, dude. Welcome back as a green team member. Huge no floaties to you, Vishat. Thank you very, very much for your support, man. Let's get some love in chat for Vishat, guys. 8:51 is what we're looking for. Alright, 8:51 is in. And we'll confirm all those numbers. 8:51, 109, 108, 95, 273. 8:51, 273, 108, 95. Good, cool. Another approach to Trade Center. Check out the wing view on the left coming in past the city. Yeah, I will, for sure. So he wanted us at 300 knots, so I'm actually going to plug in 300 knots. Help him out as much as possible. 119.0, thanks for ATC, man. We'll see you around. United 261. Alright, 119.0. I'm going to pause the music as well, chat, because things are going to come a little bit quicker now. Get our sounds back up. Can't wait for the golden maple leaf. My man, thanks, dude. Appreciate you. Alright, 119.0.
Good afternoon, Southwest 170, passing.
Right. And we'll go and grab the ATIS. Cord ATIS. We've got ATIS information Alpha, ILS 28 center approach. Perfect. Chicago approach, very good afternoon. United 261 with information Alpha. 12,300 knots at Hulls.
Yeah, 261 Chicago approach. Roger, thank you for Alpha. Expect the ILS runway 28 center approach.
Expect the ILS 28 center approach. United 261. All right, cool. Now, some weird things going on. So I guess it takes us to CNAC. Let's open up the arrival here. Okay, so it does take us to CNAC, and then from CNAC, he's going to give us headings. Probably don't need Vogler. Can probably go Linda. Yeah, there you go. That makes a lot more sense. Above Michigan City, is that it right down there?
Chicago approach, Roger, information Alpha.
Looks like it.
And can I have 27 center again?
I think it'll be a while for the EFB if they're still waiting on a Sobo. I don't think they are. I think they're going to do what Fly-by-Wire did. And I think every time you you launch, there's going to be like a little app that comes up, kind of like when you launch the Phoenix, you know. Okay, I'm still laughing at what happened in Cincinnati. I mean, at that point, what can you do, man? You just gotta laugh, you know. You just gotta laugh, man. It's the way the cookie crumbles sometimes, you know. There's not much I can do about it, man. Right? So don't get upset about it. Just kind of move on and yeah. Here, landing in Cord. I'm landing in EPKT. A little bit different.
7648 contact Chicago Center 120.35.
What happened? The runway was completely messed up, Fred. We literally landed brand new Payware Airport.
0.35.
And brand new Payware Airport. And we landed, and there was literally like 5 to 10 foot drops in the runway. It literally looked like this. Like it was just mangled, man. Mangled. You can rewind the video and have a look. We landed. We had a great landing. Great landing. Somehow, I don't know how we landed it. And then, yeah, we just... we went over basically a speed bump, and the plane just flipped forward. No saving it at all. Install problem? No, it's the scenery, man. There's no install problem. The rest of the scenery looks great. All the other runways are perfectly fine. It's just that runway. It's just completely out to lunch, man. It's like the elevation data is corrupt or something. Like, I don't know. Yeah. Friend, do you know if X-Plane 12 goes on sale sometime? Yeah, it always goes on sale. Yeah. Sorry to hear what you endured at CVG. Hope you took an anti-vomit. It was a funny one. Surprised he hasn't given us lower yet. It says we're 1,200 feet above profile. Winds 290, 10 gusting 16. Where? Here now? Oh yeah, they are gusting now. Jesus, dude. I'm telling you, man, the gusting winds just follow me.
261, descend and maintain 11000.
1000 United 261. You're going to be on the new Flight Sim Moments of the Week video. Nah, he only does Twitch videos, man. He doesn't do YouTube videos. For whatever reason. He only gives loves to the Twitchies, man. Still can't get over how janky that runway was. I was about getting on till landing. Dude, it's crazy, man. Crazy. The problem is, like I said, like you couldn't see, man. That's the problem. You couldn't see anything, you know what I mean? Yeah, we had an epic crash earlier, 12 cut. We literally flipped the airplane.
61, turn left, heading 270, when able, proceed direct Linda and intercept the runway 28 center localizer.
Left 270 when able, direct Linda for the 28 center, ILS 28 center, sorry, United 261. All right, let's go direct Linda, execute that, and we'll go back to LNAV. Yeah, it looked normal till we were 100 feet off the runway, man. And then I thought like...
You want to set and maintain 5,000.
5,000, United 261. Yeah. And then I didn't even realize till like we were down and I was like, oh wow. Yeah, something is seriously wrong, you know? Just watched it again and just before you flipped, the plane said airspeed alive. Probably because we kept jumping off over those... Andy, because we were, you were overspeed? What do you mean overspeed? We weren't overspeed. We landed, like I said, we landed the airplane. Wasn't an overspeed.
Good evening, Delta 3194.
Tower's online too, 12075, nice. 12075.
Charlie X-ray, you want 270 heading after Cincinnati?
7 Charlie X-ray, for if you could fly heading 290 and when able, proceed direct to Linda, intercept the low flight.
Alright, we got to go 250 now on the speed.
Roger, proceed direct to
10,000 feet.
What was
We'll shallow this out here for a sec.
That'd be Linda. It's Lima, November, Delta, uniform.
Nice sky out there for nice birds like ours. It is. Honestly, dude, we've had no clouds. Like, it's been just beautiful weather.
Proceed direct to Nichols.
Beautiful weather.
Roger. 270 direct Nichols. Charlie.
Should have seen the other plane. He was leaving CVG, dude.
And we'll go
Insane,
direct
man.
Nichols now, if that's okay.
Hey, firm.
And can I have lower and I'll start slower?
Number 77 from Charlie X-ray, speed your discretion, just kind of maintain.
Yeah, it was wild, 12 guy. It was wild, man.
Roger, 7,000.
Could have been worse. Could have been Flying Spirit. Maybe. I think that's 2 Delta 737. No, the other one was United when we fell out of the sky in X-Plane. The good old X-Plane 11 would update you. Weather would update and it put you right in the middle of a thunderstorm. And your wings would ice up instantaneously and there was nothing you could do. You'd fall out of the sky. That's what happened in X-Plane.
83, descend and maintain 4,000.
Alright, speed's good. Altitude's good. It's got our landing lights. Start switches. Wing lights. Seatbelt signs. Beautiful. Arrival speed today, we're looking at 151. But if those winds are gusting a little bit, we might go like 155.
United 72, after Dweeb, proceed direct to Linda and intercept the runway 28 center localizer.
Summer, hello. Remember the Cayman Islands? Yeah, that was a good one. Yeah. Or the legendary TNCM Hurricane. That was a good one too. Yeah. Those were all good ones. All right, 1,000 feet per minute. Till we intercept.
United 1783, maintain 210 knots.
Is there a flight after this? No, this is the final one. Hey, what replay tool do I use for Microsoft? Just the default replay system, man. Default replay system.
1783, disregard, maintain 250 knots, turn right, heading 250.
There's our localizer. We go flaps 1. Help maintain the speed. And we'll arm our approach.
Number 7,
Glide slope is armed.
210 knots.
There we go.
210 knots.
Can you fly to Tahiti? NTAA. Tego, join the Discord, man. Throw that into the flight suggestion channel. And I will do my best to get to that, man.
United 1783, fly heading 220 for intercept.
There's downtown Chicago. Weird way to say yes.
United 261, 6 miles from Rizuko cross, Rizuko at or above 5,000 cleared off, runway 28 center approach.
Sorry, was that for 261?
Okay, from 6 miles from Rizuko cross, Rizuko at or above 5,000 cleared ILS, runway 28 center.
Zuko for 5,000, cleared ILS 25 center. Sorry, 28 center. United 261. Was in Chicago last year. Great city, amazing food and hockey. Yes. Very cool. All right, 20 miles out, chat. Speed's 210. We're looking great. Live weather? Yes. Live weather, live time.
United 1783, maintain 210 knots.
These Deltas 777s, they don't have them anymore? All right, we've got tower in.
Approach American 525 with you on the Turtle 6 approach. American 525, Chicago approach, Roger.
You want extra catch up on this landing? Oh, we going spicy then? Is that what we're looking for? Spicy landings?
United 1763, turn right.
They retired them all? Damn, really?
Intercept the runway 27 center localizer.
Issuing Hogwarts tonight? No. No, unfortunately not. Going to Buddy's tonight, having a steak dinner with him. Then tomorrow's Valentine's Day out with the fiance. And then Wednesday night I'll probably stream it.
1783, turn right heading 250, intercept the runway 27 center localizer.
Delta 777 200's flying for the Arizona Cardinals now. Damn, really? Hope we have a smooth runway this time. We definitely will.
1783, that's overshoot you there. Come back right, heading 290 intercept.
Downtown Chicago. Let's go flaps 5 degrees. Look at that, chat. Beautiful.
We've stopped for 431 heavy, roger, radar contact, climb and maintain 15,000, direct radar.
Cool city, man. This drive looks like it would be real nice. This whole drive along the water.
61 contact, O'Hare Tower 120.75.
12075, thanks for ATC, man. We'll see you soon. United 261.
Good day.
Alright, speed 190. 12 miles. Lakeshore Drive, I have no clue. It just looks like it'd be cool.
Chicago approach, status information alpha, current expected off, runway 28 center approach.
Information alpha and 28 center approach here.
Tower, good afternoon. United 261 ILS 28 center.
261 O'Hare Tower. Good afternoon. Wind 29010, gust 16, runway 28 center, clear to land.
28 center cleared to land. United 261, thanks. All right, chat. 28 center in front.
American Airlines ramp.
Looking good. 10.5 miles out. Fancy, fancy. Delta has NBA teams contracted too in their custom 7.5s. Nice. Flying in style.
2,500.
Beautiful. Gears coming down. Bring that speed back to 170. Let's go flaps 15 degrees. Beauty. And approach speed today was 152 is what we're going to aim for. We've been cleared to land so we can get the rest of our lights on. Beautiful. We'll ding the cabin. WestJet just announced YG to MSP. Edmonton to Minneapolis. Interesting. Must be reasoning behind that. 152 on the approach speed. It is gusting a little bit. I'm actually going to put in 153. Let's go flaps 30. Arm our ground spoilers. Auto brake is set. Cool. Landing checklist. Gear down. 3 green. Flaps are 30 and indicated. Ground spoilers are armed with the green light. Cabin crew's been advised. You guys have been advised. We have been given clearance to land. The only thing left to do now, chat, is turn on our replay. There we go. Replay is recording. Wonderful. Yoke Cam is coming on once again, and the last time, sponsored by Thrustmaster. Shout out to everybody at Thrustmaster for the wonderful sponsorship again this year as a flight sim ambassador. If you guys want any more info, don't be scared to click the links in the description or above pinned in chat. My air throttles. My airplane. Alright, let's do it. Enjoy, guys. For the last time today. Yes, sponsored.
1,000.
Checked. At least those winds are blowing almost right down the runway at us. Holy gust, dude. Wow.
300. Approaching minimums. 200. Minimums.
Continue.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Reversers, nose down gently. Take it to the right. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome down to Chicago. Nice. Nice flat runway. That was those winds, man, this week have just been gnarly. Like holy macaroni, dude.
Negative, ground is not open. I'm controlling ground.
Vacated Papa 2.
United 261, welcome to O'Hare, right on Papa, taxi via Papa, Golf, full short of 28 right at Golf.
Already right on Papa, Golf, we'll hold short, 28 right, Golf, United 261. Alright, sounds are coming back down. Let's go ahead and stop our clocks. 50 minutes on the flight time, chat. Beautiful. Clean up the flaps. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Chicago O'Hare. It's been a while since we've been here, man. Landing lights coming off. On-way turn-offs.
Yeah, it's 1783.
Strobe lights. Wing lights. Alright, he wants us Golf. Right on Papa. Oh, he's doing the same thing, chat. Golf. We're going all the way down. Nice gray boxers? They're not boxers, they're shorts. I think I wouldn't just sit here in boxers.
United 1783.
Party at Mopars.
To the ramp via Golf.
Can you open your eyes now? Yes. Yes, you can. Got a little bit crazy at, a little bit hairy there right before short final. Right before minimums, got a little bit crazy. Hi, Sasha. How are you? I heard you were flying with somebody else today, Sasha. You're breaking my heart over here. You told me you would be here today. You're not here today, Sasha. And then I hear you're over flying with another pilot. I don't know, Sasha. I don't know, man. Is FS Dream Team steering on the same level as Field Air? No, they're better. They're better. FS Dream Team is better than Field Air. You just find in your drawers, see what people think of fashion taste, Cap. Barely. Got a minus 58 landing rate in the Phoenix with Aer Lingus, Dublin to Madrid. Very cool. Nice flight. That's a good one, actually. Exclamation point scenery 2 if you want a link, guys. Alright, we're going all the way down to Gulf. We're literally getting the same taxis. They must, if you're landing 28 center, this must be the taxi routing. This is why they give you a direct, chat. They give you a direct earlier in your flight plan so they shave off some time in the taxiing. Let's go ahead and stop our recording. This is Echo Echo. We need Gulf. It's going to be our next left. I'm getting pretty good performance here as well. Mid to high 30s. Now into the 40s as we're coming down here. All right, here's Gulf. Correct, Kevin, yeah. Hold short Gulf.
And 261, cross 28 right at Gulf, continue taxi by at Gulf, November, Lima, Alpha 17, Alpha to the gate.
Alrighty, we'll cross 28 right at Gulf, continue taxi, Gulf, November, Lima, Alpha 17, Alpha into the gate. United 261, fixed rate 2 Cena. All right, Gulf. This is why you write everything down, chat. Gulf, November, Lima, Alpha 17, Alpha to the ramp. Jesus. Did you get all that? Sasha's cheating on us. Will this game on Steam be worth it? On Steam? Yeah. Why not? I made you an easy taxi. Exactly. We're good. Nice and easy. November. And we're looking for Lima, which I think is our next right. Yeah, well, it's kind of this one that goes up like that. Lima. And enough fuel for this taxi? Oh, yes. 4,000 kilograms. Lots and lots. We're actually going to spool up the APU now as well. Now, do I have a GSX profile? That's going to be the question here, chat. Do I have a GSX? Oh, wait. GSX has been weird. It's been, like, stopping.
No, you're fine. It's just... We have the runway closed so we don't have to have our controllers contact
GSX.
Across everyone.
Oh, it needs like a full run.
Learn how to fly it, so I need to read the notice. Sorry.
It's weird.
You're completely fine.
Hotel. Doesn't have it. All right, Alpha 17 straight ahead, then a left onto Alpha, and then we're looking for stand. What did they say they went to? Echo 8 is what we're looking for, chat. Echo 8.
Are you a controller at all here, for real?
No, I'm not a real world controller. I'm just a virtual controller.
It's okay, man.
Right.
It's okay, man. I'm just a virtual pilot, too.
Me too. I fly a heck out of the Cessna for real, though.
GSX is always buggy. Probably the buggiest add-on you can buy for $40. Apparently there's an update. I need to go actually grab that right now.
972, right on Papa, taxi by Papa, Golf, full chart of 28, right at Golf.
Papa, Golf, 2, right at Golf.
We'll see if it's been updated.
Tower, Wisconsin.
Give me a sec. I can try and launch it this way.
12,
Give me 2 seconds.
Air Wisconsin, 3928, pushing started.
Air Wisconsin. Air Wisconsin.
We'll call for taxi for Wisconsin 3928.
Air Wisconsin.
777 Charlie.
All right, we need the echoes. Where are we here? Up over here. Oh, we're going all the way down here. Okay.
Alpha 21.
Huge airport, man. Holy. GSX is going to work now? Ah, there we go. We need the echo gates. Okay. Oh, GSX closing. Okay, GSX big time broken. No problem. Tofu, thanks for subscription, man. GSX is made by FSDT as this chord scenery. They auto install profiles for their own sceneries. Got you. That look like they're broken, apparently. Something's not happy with it. Is the scenery any good? Yeah, the scenery's good. Yeah, I get decent performance too. You can see down here, 40s, low 40s. All right, taxi light can come off. APU bleed goes on. Engine bleeds come off. We're going to make the right turn into here, and we're looking for Echo 8 was the gate we were looking for. Should be on this side over here. Exactly which one Echo 8 is. Echo 8 is... oh boy. I think we passed it. Hold on. Parking gates, Echo 8 should be... okay. Right there, chat. Go to the Bravo gates? No, this is where the real plane parked. Doing some real ops, my man. Real ops. I've gotten to VATSIM recently, but I've been flying in Europe, and I'd like to try flying in the USA. What are the main differences that I should look out for? There's a lot. There's a lot. Flying between the two places can be a little bit crazy sometimes. But that being said, the most main differences are going to be your transition altitudes and your stars. Your SIDS and stars. Those are the two biggest differences in my opinion. But yeah, other than that, just fly your airplane, man. There's really no, there's really no differences when it comes to that. Just you'll notice SIDS and stars, instead of having an individual SID or an individual star for a certain runway, they'll all be combined together. So that's pretty much it. All right, AP bleed is on, gens are on, good. Engine number 2 is off, engine number 1 is off. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome down to Chicago. Yes, yes, chat, we made it. GSX, will you work again, please? Thank you. Can we operate jetway? We are united. Thank you. Wonderful. Cool. There we go. We made it, chat. GSX. I don't know why there's a bunch of AA things here, but request deboarding. There we have it, ladies and gentlemen. A beautiful flight to Chicago. This time, no issues, chat. Hey, We like flights where nothing bad happens, right? Man, oh man, oh man. What a trip today has been, dude. What a trip, man. Between everybody fighting about X-Plane and Microsoft Flight Sim and the craziness that ensued landing into Cincinnati today. We're always going to remember this, chat. We can never land on runway 18 left, 36 right. Not allowed. Not allowed. Got a heavy. It looks like he just landed as well. There you go. Very cool. Sweet. Cool. Well, there we go, chat. Apparently the jet bridge is also disconnected. No problem. Okay. GSX, you're out to lunch today, man. I'm sorry. Just bye-bye. We don't even need to deal with you. Let's watch some replays. Let's finish off the week here, chat. It is Monday. I am tired. This is like day, I don't even know how many in a row streaming, but I need a day off, chat. I need a day where I'm not sitting at my computer screaming into this microphone. What a great day nonetheless. All right, let's go ahead and disconnect from close you. We don't need you. Good. Disconnect from VATSIM. We'll close you. We don't need you. Cool. That's all good. That's all good. All right, sweet. Cool. Let's go ahead and watch the replay, shall we, chat? Go and hit the play button. We're definitely going to bring this in. We don't need to go that far in the replay. We can go from like right about there. That should be good. We'll mark that. We'll give us some wing views here. Some beautiful views coming in. Always a blast. GSX really has me screaming at Microsoft sometimes. It's weird, man. Most of the time it works perfectly fine. I think it's because there's an update that needs to happen. So it's been doing weird things. I forgot to set the flaps as well, chat. I'm sorry. I forgot to set the flaps before we did the replay, so it may look a little bit weird, like we don't have any flaps or anything, but that is okay. After today, I think flaps are the least of our worries. Jesus. Yeah, I'll definitely update it after the stream. Yeah, as soon as the stream finishes, I've already got the update downloaded right here, so I will update it immediately afterwards. So I'm going to take this time now to thank my mods, my donators, my sponsors. Thank you all so much for everything that you do for the channel. Without you guys here, none of this is possible. So, you know, I'm forever grateful for everything that you guys do for the channel. I appreciate you guys so much. A beautiful, smooth landing. Not too floaty on that one either. Actually, really nice. Very happy with that landing. I think we did that very well considering those winds were just absolutely blasting us. I mean, look at those views. Look at the visuals around here, man. It is just absolutely fantastic. To everybody else that cannot donate using a monetary value, I want to thank you guys just as much for supporting the streams. I know during today's times it may not be possible to help and donate to a streamer, but that is okay. It's not always about the monetary value. It's about building this channel and building as many viewers of the flight sim community that we possibly can. So thank you for your support. Appreciate y'all, man. Next time we'll probably do some ops here out of Chicago not next week. We're going to be back in Europe next week. We're doing some Turkish and some KLM ops next week in the 900. We'll be in the 900 ER and the regular 900. So that is the plan for next week. I will leave you all with a couple more replays here of our arrival into Chicago. I hope you guys have a great start to the week, a great Tuesday, a great Wednesday. I think we're going to go live Wednesday for some After Dark Harry Potter. We'll see. But until then, I hope you guys have a great week. Don't work too hard, and I look forward to seeing you guys all on Thursday back in Turkey, I believe. We're going to be departing Istanbul. That's the plan. I don't know where we're going to be going, but I know that we're going to be departing Istanbul to somewhere. So enjoy the replays, guys. Have a great week. Catch y'all on Thursday. Happy landings, my friends.